wait, lady. Yeah, when he went back to the Oval Office, he did a whole bunch more executive orders. And I posted it, but I didn't watch it, so I want to see if he did no taxes. But he said day one. That was the birthday. It's on English Day. No, I don't want to pay no taxes. What if I hit up Trump and ask him for down? I'd be like, dude, you just saved $1 trillion on that carrot deal. You can't throw me some down. Hook it up!
I know. That's why I put them up there. I'm like, what? No, we don't want that.
What's that? Come on, everybody. Everybody clap your hands. This one is French roast organic, caffeine free. No. What's this one? Oh, Chaco. Oh no.
No, that's that nasty one.
Swaggo.
Yeah, those are the ones I got that are like, let's see what these are. And then one of them was that nasty ass shit. And I was like, nope, can't do that one. And then the other one was non-caffeinated. And I'm like, why? No, it's not herbal. Like that's nighttime tea.
That's tea that you put with RSO. Some oil in it. It's a nice oil. Come on, everybody. Everybody, clap your hands. Day 2 of our last president, babe. That's what prophecy says. You're our last president. Yo, 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 what's happening?
Oh, is you live?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you hear me in the other room?
What?
Did you go live or out of sight?
Nope.
Well, that's okay if you did. I don't care.
I was waiting.
Oh.
I was listening to your card read and listening to DJT sign those orders for everybody. Cheers, people. Party people!
Want to listen to music?
Yeah, if you want to.
What kind of music you want?
Anything you want.
You want some
Whatever.
some old school shit
Yeah.
back in our day?
Yeah. No.
No.
It's all rap from our day, and it's all
Well,
fucking.
I was trying to think of what I could say to it
It's
that's
all
not rap.
cigarette rock.
I know. That's why I'm like, what could I say? The only thing is 90s pop that would
It's
not
either-
be rap
it's
or
like
grunge.
Green Day or fucking Smashing Pumpkins or Nine Inch Nails and
Just some good old classic rock.
Black Hole Sun, won't you come?
And wash
Could
away
you
the
just
rain, black hole sun.
What up, SOS Grows? Between the Bob? What's the Bob? What up, Bones? So I gotta ask this question. What is your favorite Trump policy that he just signed in? Executive order that he just signed in? Gas station Bob? Oh, hell yeah. What is your favorite Trump executive order that he just signed in? Do you like no taxes? Your next paycheck won't have taxes taken out.
That probably won't be a lot like going through. I did read about it, and that is right. They want to do a whole tax, but they're not sure exactly when it's going to take place or stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. They're doing what was it? What was it called? It was oh god, shit.
External revenue service.
No. It's they're going to do a different type of tax instead of like all the taxes we do, like payroll, this, that, and the other. It's going to be one tax, and I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, but it's not state and fed. No more state and federal tax.
I'd like to know how he's going to do with that with the states, because states have such control over what they do. All the states are different in regards to their tax stuff. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's no federal tax anymore.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it is. No
See
more
if I
federal tax.
If I can find
Because
it.
that's who he is. He's government talking
Right.
to the people. So no more federal tax. I don't give a fuck. I don't pay tax. But that's super dope. You know what I'm happy about? The executive order that he signed in that states. What is all those little balls out over there? Is that dog food? What is that? Is that rabbit poop?
I don't know.
That's got to be rabbit poop or something. That's huge.
There's no way that's rabbit food. That's massive. For
It's
rabbit
huge.
Food.
What is it? It's like fucking cocoa.
It's everywhere.
It's like cocoa pebbles all over the fucking ground out there, dude. Look, it's over there too.
I don't know what that is.
What the fucking hell?
I don't know. It's kind of scattered all over.
It is. It's like rabbit poop that got slung around.
It's too big for rabbit.
It's
poop.
everywhere, babe.
Way too big for rabbit.
What
poop.
the fuck? Well, but the executive order I think the best is the one that tells every department of government to fix the fucking cost of living for Americans. That's what I'm talking about. Drill, baby, drill. The cost of living has to change. It's got to come down. Hi, Mr. Papa. Hi, Amber.
Hi. Hi.
My poor baby. Look at the poor baby. He's so hurt. He's so hurt. He can barely walk anymore. Poor guy. Super stoked. Day 2. This is going to be our last president, so he's prophecy to be the last president. I hope you guys know. Just like the Pope is prophecy to be the last Pope. Although there is one more place left for a new Pope. And the Pope we have now is on his motherfucking deathbed. Which is so weird because literally when he started, he was the youngest Pope ever in history. And now the dude's decrepit. So if that doesn't tell you that they got some kind of like nuclear Anunnaki power that erodes their fucking cells, decays their cells, because that's the only reason why you die. You don't really die. Your cells decay. So if you could figure out how to stop the cellular decay, the decline of your cells, you could live forever. Like Dracula. Dracula didn't live forever though. His son killed him. God, I can't wait for you to watch that shit, babe. So fucking badass. Three popes. What level of the Freemasons are you? Do you know what the Freemasons truly are? Do you know the secret esoteric knowledge of the Freemasons? I can tell you some of it. I don't have a sword. but the knowledge is out there. They think it's all secret and shit, but it's not. It's not. I know where they got their knowledge from. What movie is it? So it's not a movie. It's a cartoon. I don't know if you guys watch animated series, but Castlevania, right? Castlevania, the animated series on Netflix. Then they got Castlevania Nocturnum. And bro, it's like the end of the story, basically. And it's like generations later and shit. And Dracula's son comes back in that, and I was not expecting that. I forget his name, but Alderaan or something like that. But I was not expecting him to come back, and he came back, and he's like, you can fight me, but you all will die. He's a bad motherfucker, bro. They're like, what happened to your 34-degree Knights Templar? Hell yeah, 34th degree. But there's only 33 degrees, though. There's only 33 degrees. Oh, nice. Do you have any magic yet?
Do I have any what?
I'm talking to the Mason.
Oh, sorry.
The Freemason. Do you know what a tetrahedron is? I'm testing this Freemason knowledge. You want to get this? What I think is hilarious, this is what I think is hilarious. People talk about, in the White House, there being demons and devils, and, now Jesus and God is backing Trump and all that shit, but, who brought them out? Who's the master of arms? You guys don't know these things, do you? Like the Freemasons literally are the witches. They're the witchcraft people. When you go to the Freemasons' doorstep and you look down on their doormat, what's there? It's not a doormat, it's a concrete fucking plaque on the ground. What is it? What symbol is there? Pentagram. But see, if you don't know anything, you're going to say, oh, that's witchcraft. That's evil. No, bitch. That is the creation of all life. That is creation of everything. That is the creation. They just don't know. People don't know shit. I think it's funny, though, when everyone talks, they've been talking about this inauguration and why didn't Trump put his hand on the Bible and why is this and that and the other. I'm like, why don't you guys ever ask why is there a Freemason there? Why are the Freemasons right next to the White House? Why is there a fucking obelisk in the front of the bitch? I mean, no one asked the questions that really need to be answered or asked. You know what I'm saying? They're all worried about dumbass shit. And it's like, but the real questions are for the people that's standing around. The ones you think are demons, devils, and whatever. You know what I mean? I had to point it out to Amber. Because they come in and everyone's wearing a certain garb. And that one person is wearing something totally different. And I believe we saw it again when the Queen died. And then the King fucking got inaugurated in or whatever, swore in. And that lady, she wears it all over her belt. She's got all those charms of all these different fucking things on her belt, dude. That's cool.
Okay, here it is. A week before Inauguration Day, a dozen GOP lawmakers introduced the Fair Tax Act of 2025. The bill seeks to abolish the IRS and repeal all personal and corporate income taxes and the death tax, gift tax, and payroll tax.
See?
The proposal, spearheaded by Republican Earl Buddy Carter, would dismantle the current federal tax code and replace it with a single national sales tax. That
Boom.
consumption tax would be paid by everyone in the country, including illegal immigrants. It's not the first time the Fair Tax Act has been heard of in Congress, but it has
Right.
never moved far. However, the proposal comes as the IRS faces a myriad of challenges this year, including losing another $20 billion in crucial enforcement funds, potential new IRS leadership, and appearing starkly at odds with the incoming Trump administration, which he already resigned.
Right.
The head of the IRS.
Right.
Here's what you should know about the Fair Tax Act and how it could potentially shake up the IRS as we know it. It would replace key federal government revenues sources with a national sales tax and rebate. These include personal and corporate income tax, death tax, gift tax, and payroll tax. According to its advocates, the consumption tax would eliminate the need for the IRS. If enacted, the national consumption tax rate would be a tax-inclusive rate of 23% as of the 2027 tax year. Realistically, economists say the rate would increase to about 30%. According to the Tax Foundation, for every $1 spent, taxpayers would pay the federal government about 30 cents in sales tax. Of that share, 64.83% of total revenue would be directed to general revenue. Additionally, 27.43% would go to the old age and survivors insurance and disability trust funds, and 7.74% would be allocated to the hospital insurance and federal supplementary medical insurance trust funds. After 2027, the consumption tax rate would vary based on government spending. The combined federal tax rate would be determined as follows: a 14.91 sales tax to cover general fund spending plus 2 variable tax rates, sales tax rates to cover trust fund spending as determined by the Social Security Administration. In the past, economists have cited that the fair tax proposal is essentially unworkable. The Brookings Institution argues that the proposed rates would be insufficient to replace income, payroll, estate, and gift taxes, to name a few. What is consumption tax? A consumption tax would shift the collection of taxes from your earnings to spending. Under current law, the U.S. collects revenue from taxing your individual income and capital gains tax, among other taxes. Some states also levy a consumption tax as sales tax and excise taxes.
That's right.
The Tax Foundation indicates that while a consumption tax may theoretically promote savings and investment for some, the tax is ultimately regressive because lower income households would spend more of their income that they can save.
Nope.
I don't believe that.
Nope.
And in case
You're
you don't know
making
what
more
regressive
money.
means, regressive generally means a tax takes a disproportionate amount from lower income households, and I don't agree with
Nope.
I don't agree with that.
That's because that's the left. That's right now.
It is.
Right there.
It's Kiplinger.com.
That's right.
The Center for American Progress has previously characterized the proposal as radical, warning that it would widen the nationals' already sizable wealth gap. The Fair Tax Act is not a new proposal. As mentioned, this isn't the first time the Fair Tax proposal has been introduced. The idea was originally shared by Americans for Fair
2012.
Taxation, a Houston-based group in the mid-1990s. Former Republican John Linder first introduced the fair tax in Congress in '99, and it has been reintroduced during each new administration since. Support for the legislation has lost some steam over the past years. 2 years ago, the bill garnered 26 co-sponsors. In 2025, that number has trickled down to just 11. What can the IRS expect in 2025? The IRS and federal tax code can expect a shakeup as the U.S. presidency changes hands. President Donald Trump's tax agenda will be busy this year, starting with tackling the looming tax cliff tied to the Tax Cut and Jobs, TCJA. Trump has also proposed ending taxes on tipped workers, as well as abolishing income tax on Social Security benefits. Another major project would involve imposing steep tariffs on all imported goods and serving under the guise that it will drive revenue for childcare and other critical services.
Mm-hmm.
Trump has also appointed former Missouri Congressman Billy Long to lead the IRS, a move which would prematurely oust IRS Commissioner Danny Werfel, which has already gone away.
Good.
As reported by Kiplinger, if confirmed, Long will be the first politician appointed to the position in more than 80 years.
Wow.
Aside from the reintroduced Fair Tax Act, the IRS is facing challenges to its stability, including GOP lawmakers aiming to block IRS direct file, Elon Musk pointing to an IRS workforce restructure, and recently losing another $20 billion in crucial enforcement funding. All of these looming changes impacting the IRS may affect you as a taxpayer, from something as minimal as tax return delay to your access to free fax filing services. So stay informed on how to how the incoming presidential administration prioritizes your tax experience. So yes,
So-
that is coming from the lefties.
That's coming
for
from
sure.
the left, but it's still
But it said
it's
facts.
still facts,
It
and
said
what
facts.
it is though is they point out what they think is bad. But this is what everyone's been talking
They can't
about.
help but put their opinion in there.
So the less money you spend, the less tax you're gonna actually have to pay. So you start saving your money. Plus, you're not getting taxed out of every fucking paycheck. So you got more money. They think it's gonna cost you more, but no. It's we get taxed, and then say you get taxed fucking $150 out your paycheck. That's $150 fucking dollars, and I didn't ever make shit, and that's like around what I used to get taxed out of my paycheck. So imagine you get at least half of that back. You got that much more money. You know, what people need to do, especially poor people, this is what poor people do the worst. Poor people are poor, and they make it worse because we go to the bar, we go party, we go try to do other things to escape our shitty life. That's what we do. Rich people don't do that. They go have a good night out, right? But then they don't come home and go, fuck, I just spent 100, $200. Now what am I going to do the rest of the week? See what I'm saying? That's the difference. So if poor people would literally learn how to, work their money better or make their money work for them better, they would have more money. I don't have shit. I make it work. You know what I'm saying? And I always make it work for years and years and years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that sounds great to me. Because the tax of everybody's check is super hard. Oh my god. What the fuck was that little squeaker? It was like a... And I'm liking what I'm hearing though. Now here's the thing. Here's what I did want to talk about. Now, if you don't know Trump's full plan, right, of how he's gonna erase all these fucking people, get them. You see, they're all quitting. If you don't know his full plan of how the government's gonna work, in the end, you can only make your workaround or do your math or do that, the economists say, because the economists are doing that equation based on our current economy and the way the current government runs, or the old government ran. This new shit ain't could be like nothing you ever seen, bro. It's like you're in there. And it's like whatever you want to do, you're gonna do it and fix the shit. Like this is broke, let's fix that. Oh, there's a light off, let's turn the light on. Oh, the door's open, letting heat out, let's shut the door. Right? This is what's gonna be happening. He's gonna be fixing all this shit. And then once it's clear, the economy should be running perfectly and smooth, and everything should be cheap, and we should all have money, and everything should be good. Unless, civil war starts. There's still people bitching about Trump on TikTok. He literally got TikTok back for them. And they're on there bitching. I wouldn't say another word. I'd be like, I don't like the dude, but he got this back for me, so we're going to talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? This is how I make my money. It's respect. That's why none of these motherfuckers ever join the military, because they don't have respect. They would get fucked up in there, bro. You have to have respect. If you don't have respect or your word in this world, you ain't shit. I don't give a fuck what else ever you do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how rich you are, what kind of family you got, what kind of family you came from. If you're not honorable, man, it's terrible. But, so, once I think they do the math, and the economists, that's what they've all been talking about for these last few months, is the economists are doing all these number crunchings. But here's the thing. Trump's got way smarter people on his side, on his team, than the people in the IRS, the people in the Treasury, and these economist fucks. Because it's obvious that they've come up with proposals And he said, work those numbers. Like, for instance, IRS. It would have to be okay, do the numbers. How much do we make on IRS? How much do we pay back? How much is the end number? Because, once they pay it back a whole bunch, it's like money in the bank, right? We give the bank the money. Our money's not there anymore. They use that money to lend over to everybody else. And then when we want money, they got to pull money from everyone else. That's how it works. And that's how that works. It's the same fucking way. So I guarantee they had to figure it out. Will we make more money this way? And the previous administration, they would find ways to put money in their pocket. Trump's already filthy fucking rich. He don't give a fuck about putting money in his pocket, dude. He don't care. He's got it all. Yeah, that same lamp? Hell yeah, I think everyone does. It's the Walmart special, man. Fuck yeah. Polish Hammer, what up? Stony Bulldog, what up? Country Bread, what up, what up?
Yo!
It's the
Country
Civil
Bread
War
was on
3
my
to the
card reading
American
today.
people and usher in global banks cashless society. His job is to sell World War 3. How? He literally, did you watch the inauguration? He said, my legacy will be for being fair and not going to war. Keeping people out of war. Hell yeah. He gets the war stopped. We ain't heard shit from Russia. I ain't heard shit from Russia. You want this? And whatever that other country is since this whole shit been going down. You know what I'm saying? But I wonder when people start talking shit. Stop talking shit.
They're never gonna stop.
Will it be when gas is like $1? Will it be when your house is cheap? Will it be this or that? Oh, I know. Motherfuckers are so mad. You know why people are mad? Motherfuckers are mad because they ain't gonna get a tax credit no more for their kid.
Actually, there was somewhere in the chat, I don't know, like, how or what it would be, but there was something in there that it was going to be raised.
That was what they were saying.
The child tax credit is going to be raised.
That was for Kamala.
No, that's on Trump's thing. But that's why I don't know how it ties into all this other tax stuff.
If you're not paying into tax, like, that's what I don't get. How is I never understood this. How is our government awarding you for having kids? They're taking care of them. They got to take care of these kids. These bitches be on welfare. They're on welfare. They get in Section 8. And then at the end of the year, they'll get like, I don't know, what was it, $3,000 a kid or whatever it used to be. Now it's supposed to be $10,000 a kid. How are you on welfare, food stamps, and Section 8? And you get all that money at the end? How the fuck does that happen? No wonder people want to come here. They probably call them up, these little people that came here and got their green card and now they're citizens. They probably called them up and said, you don't understand, you come here and have 18 kids and they take care of them all. Pay you for them and shit. Your man just works, it's fine. Look at that shit. Someone gave me that lamp too. Love the reading, had me in my feelings. Oh, hell yeah. That's cool. No one actually listens, man. They already think they know. I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Like, did you listen to the man talk? Did you see the orders? Executive orders. That's a privilege that each president gets on Inauguration Day. They can sign a whole bunch of shit in with no one stopping them. Did you see all that shit he signed in? Like, at that one spot, and then he went back to the Oval Office. Did you see all that shit? I don't give a fuck about none of it, bro. Fixing our fucking cost of living? Now, me, I get paid all the time because I'm government, so I get increases all the time, bro, for cost of living. But if they could fix this shit, bro, You don't understand how much money I spend on food. I have to eat a lot of food because I don't eat meat. Dude, this shit is fucking crazy. It's gone. It's like there's no money ever. I always got food, but I'm like, shit, you know? That shouldn't be how our world is. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have no homeless people. We should be fixing this shit. When you talk about economy, I'm talking about homeless people too. That's our economy. That's everything, you know? But yeah, I believe that Trump will keep us out of World War III because he's not a fighter. He's a businessman. He's going to say, what do you need? This is what they need. This is what I need. I'm not going to do it unless I get something out of the deal. You heard him with TikTok. If I sign this order and then TikTok is worth $1 trillion, well, because of me, that happened, well, I should get half. Hell yeah, half for America. Like, that's pretty cool, man. Hey, Annie. I didn't see Annie. No cuddle buddy and my weed's brown. Oh, shit. Well, I got green weed. I got a cuddle buddy. And my mortgage is always paid by the U.S. government. You know what I'm saying? That's what's cool. The U.S. government pays my shit all the time. I'm like a sleeper cell. I think sometimes, like, why are they taking care of me like this? I was a super soldier. I told you. So it's just how they do it. That's like in Roman times. They give you a house too. That's pretty cool. Well, did you see? Trump's telling them all to come back. He's saying, and if you leave, you're fucked. You ain't selling shit in America. But he's telling all these motherfuckers, you better come back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell you guys. You guys. And you tell all your people, stop buying shit from China, Taiwan, Korea. Hello? You see shit from Russia? Do we have anything from Russia? No. Start buying shit from America. American only. Buy that shit. Once we start doing that, we'll be better off. I mean, the world has been imports the whole time. This whole time. Since the Anunnaki. God. Right? Everything's been an import, bro. We found different islands. We was like, oh, look at those titties and spices. Hell yeah. Oh, look, they got cockroaches and rats. Let's bring those to England. Or let's bring the English ones to other islands that don't have anything, I think that's what happened in Ireland. The English brought rats, and there's no snakes in Ireland. So the snakes didn't eat all the rats, and the rats took over. So then there was a crusade to go clean the snakes out of Ireland, right?
Yeah.
There was never any snakes in Ireland. What they mean is the Kundalini serpent loving people. Hello? Enki's children. The children of Poseidon. Imagine that. Imagine going out on a crusade, being a what's it called? Being a Templar, being a Knights Templar, and going on a crusade to go kill a bunch of black people. That's Poseidon's sons. Crazy. You never came and got none of this weed. We were watching Louisiana get hit with snow. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, it's 3.2 degrees right now. It was 0. People trying to say censorship is freedom is wild. Censorship is freedom? That's what people are saying? People say the dumbest fucking things, bro. I just don't understand. I think that's why you guys are all still my friends, because we think on a level, or at least you can understand the level that I think on. You know? These are the motherfuckers, bro. I want to know, like, why do you think like that? Why the fuck do you? They get so stupid with me. Bitch, you don't understand. I'll smack the taste right out your face. You know what I'm saying? They get all dumb and all, and they're on camera and they can just kick you out. And it's like, you're a bitch. Instead of answering a question of why you are the personality you are, you can't give no one a fucking honest answer of why you think if everyone sees blue and you're seeing fucking purple, why? How? You're not colorblind, right? Why is your brain telling you that that's purple and you're fighting with everybody that they're wrong? Huh? The whole world sees blue. You see purple. I think you are the one that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure this shit out with people. I don't know. Man, there's a huge upset though. Holy shit. I didn't really even think about this one either, man. One of my favorite things today or yesterday was this. The United States from now on will only recognize two genders. Bro, you turn on TikTok. Forget the Democrats. I don't even fuck with the Democrats no more. I ain't gonna sit around and listen to a bunch. If you're a Democrat, that's cool, but I ain't gonna sit around with a bunch of motherfuckers listening to you bitch. Before they were bitching about shit that never happened yet, and a what if, and let's talk about what his last term did, giving tax cuts to the rich. Bitch, he didn't do shit. Their whole shit was built on that. Like, abortion, LGBTQ, and tax cuts for their billionaires. Well, the tax cuts never happened. But guess what? The LGBTQ is no mo. Oh, look at kind
my coffee cup matches my pants.
So all those LGBTQ people are all flipping their lids today. They're like, I don't even exist. Oh my god. Hey, you chose.
Go back to your roots, baby. It's time to go on a different path.
You chose.
This was not meant for you.
You chose to come and be like a sideshow freak. Like literally, and mutilate yourself. And express that to the world. Well, when other people don't like it, that's their opinion. And when people are in power that have an opinion that say we ain't gonna stand for that no more, well, you should have been full on prepared for all the sideways shit when you cut your wee off and came out to people saying, I'm a girl. I am recognized as a girl. The fuck you talking about, dude? You were born with a cock and balls. You have the chromosomes of a man. If you have chromosomes as a girl and you were born with a dick, that is a fucking, what is it? A he, she. What is it? When you're born hermaphrodite. That is a thing. That's a thing. I accept that. Everyone accepts that. Right? But yeah, they're all up in arms like, I can't even be recognized. No, listen, so there's white, what are you, Caucasian? Are you Hispanic? Are you black? Are you male, female, right? We don't need all these extra sections, bro. Like when it used to be white, black, Asian, Hispanic, I think it was. Now there's a fucking Arab immigrant fucking oh my god, dude, Emirates or whatever the fuck. There's all these things. And I just know white's at the top somewhere. Boom. It's so weird. Yeah, them LGBTQs are pissed. And, you know, they got gay rights. Gay rights are still on, man. Same-sex marriage, still on. You know? And if you're a man or woman and you got a no wee and you look like a girl, like, don't you just put female? You know? Or do you go and go, well, I'm a man, but, I'm going to put female. Do you make it obvious? That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't. The problem is, these men that dress like women look like fucking men dressed like women. Like bosom buddies. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we're not fooled. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play dress up in mommy's panties and shit, that's cool. But it's like, when you come out in the world, expect and be prepared for people to have an opinion. Just like you got an opinion. You got an opinion on straight people or people with dicks, don't you? If you're LGBT, you got an opinion. Those are the most opinionated people I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I was like, wow, what the fuck is happening right here with these people? Like, you're fighting for your rights and your freedoms, but you act like that? You act like a fucking, like a screaming, crying little fucking 4-year-old that you just took its pudding away or something. Like, what in the fuck, bro? It's strange to me. But they are pissed today. And they have a right to be. They have a right to be. Just like everyone else has a right to be pissed about whatever they want to be pissed about. But freedom of speech and uncensorship, bro, I am down with that. Because do you guys remember? Who remembers when that shit went down? It was about 2010. It was about 2010. It started about 28. Then we had 2010, 2012. It was full on. Like, that was full on censored. Can't do fucking shit. Can't say fucking shit. There was bleeps everywhere. Everything was blacked out. Remember that shit? It was hardcore. Then social media started up real big. And it was all censored. And like, so, like I was talking, like, so if China owns TikTok, but you can't say shit on there. You can't say white people. You can't say raped. You can't say abortion. What the fuck? You can't say nothing, bro. It's so stupid. You can't say gun. You gotta say pew pew. Like, literally, they'll shut you down. But you go to YouTube, oh, you can say all kinds of shit. You just talk. They own it. China. So now we're supposed to own TikTok. So the reason why I don't do lives on TikTok is because I can't talk there. I talk too much shit and I'll be shut right the fuck down. I don't like that. But if we own half and we have uncensorship and freedom of speech, we should be able to be free on that bitch. Oh, is that her?
Natasha.
Yeah, I hear her voice. So orders, when they're signed, how long does it take to get into play? Because I know for one thing, he pardoned everyone from J6, everyone that's in prison. He said there's about 1,500 people that he's pardoning, and that immediately when they're signing that, and they're probably just gonna go make copies of the shit and then fax it over to the court or the prison. They said immediately upon receipt of these papers that the warden is to let these people out of prison. It's an executive order. No one. That's like, imagine everyone had a red phone in your house and it never rings, and then one day it rings, right? When the president calls, you don't not answer. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't belong in this country. Like, literally. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, people just don't understand. This is country. It's a country. It's not just like a little chunk of land you found and you're living on it. You know? I mean, if you see it like that and you never ever get in any kind of trouble or anything like that, like you don't have to be involved at all, I guess it would work. But we're subjects. and we're subjected to all of it. And I'm a patriot first and foremost. I mean, I'm a military dude, and I'm just a patriot. I've always been a patriot. Always been like a team player, leader kind of thing, right? But for me, patriot doesn't mean anything about government. Doesn't mean shit about the government. I'm a patriot to America, right? So, like our previous government, I see those as tyrants. So, me being a patriot, I would have went against them. If I was younger and more popular or something, I probably would have started an army and went up against those motherfuckers, bro, for real. And some people says that's treason. Only only the people in the White House would say that's treason. The people on my side fighting against tyrants, we are patriots fighting for our country and our freedom. You see? So it's always like that. Like we see them as bad, they see us as bad. See how it is? We see us as good, they see them as good. It's always going to be like that. So it matters on what side of the line you stand on. If you stand in the middle, right? You're in the middle. You can see everything. You can see it all, and then you can get the big picture. Don't be influenced by like one or the other. Have the whole roundabout scenario. See, I knew what Trump was planning. I knew how he was going to fix it all. If you go back and ever watch me, I said Trump's going to fix it all. Watch. I've been saying this for the whole time. And luckily, we own all parts of the government. So we'll just keep getting shit passed right through. Like, we don't have Democrats going to stop us. And why do they stop us? Why do these people fight what's good for America? Right? I don't get it. Like, it's supposed to be what's good for America, good for all, not one side or the other. Fuck the sides. We shouldn't have sides. We shouldn't have no Democratic or fucking Republican. Why we have those is the North and the South Civil War. Go look this shit up, dude. That's the only fucking reason. It's two separate governments running our country, is what it is. You know, they agreed a long time ago to share the fucking bipartisan. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It shouldn't be. We should have one government. One. This is our government, United States. And then each person that wants to be a president, you go and try. And you put your speech in of how you're going to add to what's already fucking there. What's already good. Because it's good, you know? I pitched this to some Democrats. They're like, oh, so you want the New World Order? I'm like, what does the world have to do with the United States presidency? I'm just saying. Like, the New World Order is one world government. I want one government for us, so people stop fighting over dumb shit. We should all just have stuff. And I think, you know, it's prophesized that Trump's going to be the last president. And that would be the way, right there. The fuck is that?
That was my belly.
Everyone's ass is making noises today.
That was not my butt. It was my belly.
It's gonna be your butt soon.
No, I'm hungry.
It migrates.
It's mad.
It's migrating. Sometimes it takes the elevator and comes out your mouth.
Oh my god.
That's all a burp is. It's a fart that took the elevator.
It wasn't a burp.
I know.
Okay. I'm like, it wasn't a burp.
You want to smoke this one?
Yes. So she's not closing, but she's rebranding. She's going to be Antiques, Collectibles, and Crafts. And she's going to make the crafts just little bit and they're going to be like, in addition to her eBay store that she has online that's already established, she talked with the landlord and he's helping her rebrand and making it more like an antique store, which we need a really good antique store, something that's not like the Emporium where we have to be like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
right? So I'm excited for her. I don't know what this means for me and the tarot, and I'll probably have most of my stuff, if not all of my crafts, out of there, because I don't know if that's gonna really tie in. But on the other spectrum, we can think about things craft wise that would tie in with that kind of thing too, that aren't like my crochet stuff.
Yeah.
But there won't be any monthly fees anymore. It'll just be a higher percentage of commission. So no more monthly vendor rent, which that's fucking fantastic too. But I got to talk to her because I don't know what it means for my tarot or anything.
Hell yeah.
She's redoing the whole thing, so I'm super happy for her because she thought her dream was going to come to an end, and he's working with her, and this makes me very happy. Anyway.
Yeah, that's awesome, babe. Been broke for 4 years. You're a master electrician. That's what I'm saying. But see, people live outside their means a lot. You know, either cost of living goes up and their pay don't go up. And that's bullshit. Like, your boss is supposed to do something. Somebody's supposed to do something, I believe. You're supposed to get cost of living. That's why I like being involved with the government. Because you get cost of living all throughout the military. We got cost of living every time. Like when we would go from Hawaii to Japan or to Korea, dude, we got such a huge pay increase. We're like, holy shit, what the fuck? They're like, oh yeah, it's cola. We're like, what, like Pepsi? Like, I just remember being an 18-year-old kid in the military. Dude, I was so fucking dumb. God, I was so stupid. I didn't know shit, bro. They had to teach me in boot camp who the fuck all these dudes in suits were. It was like President Clinton and, you know, all the people. I didn't know. I was 18, bro. I didn't know who the fuck the president was, man. Shit. I remember when I was in high school, it was George Bush. We always made fun of him. No new taxes. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I do remember that. I do indeed.
See, that's what it was. And then after that, they imposed the tax thing that you were just talking about. But with the economy running the way our government runs, the greedy government that it is, and the economy running the way it was, there's no way that could ever have worked. Right? The government was not willing to do this tariff thing that Trump's doing. Like, let's charge these other fucking countries. And I told you guys, I explained to you exactly how that was going to happen. How did I know? Did I look anything up? Did I talk to Trump? Well, yeah. But did I talk to him about that? No. It's because it's common fucking sense. Like, that's how other countries rape us. So he explained it tons of times. They're going to pay us back. And he's like, I'm going to do to them what they do to us. And it's real simple. That's pretty dope, though.
Real simple.
I think it's pretty fucking cool. That's how it should have been all along. We always had cheap goods from them, but we made the good stuff here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Buy American. We should have always...
That used to be the big deal back in the day. Now it's just not even a fucking point anymore.
Remember when American stuff lasted for fucking... Dude, when you were little kids, you'd be like, wow, this thing's really nice. You'd be like, oh yeah, I got this. This was Grandpa's. And it was still running. Like, there's still fucking chainsaws. The Stihl chainsaw from like 1940s, bro. Still running. Those big old machines and shit, still running. That's all American made shit, bro. Maybe some shit came from England, but American is England. So just get it straight when I talk about Chinese plastic bullshit, right? Man, if we really would buy more American stuff, and I know sometimes it's hard to find. Sometimes the American stuff doesn't have quite the what is it called? You know, the options that other shit has. You know what I'm saying? But if we start supporting America more, I think America would be stronger. It would be no choice. I wish I reached out to more people, like millions and billions, and can get like a
You
real
wish what? To every...
reached out to more people.
Oh, reached
and can
out.
get a real movement of like, let's show these motherfuckers, dude, because it would take one time of 30 million people stop going to the gas station for fucking a week.
If everybody would just coordinate and do together,
Right.
we could make so many things happen.
Right. And we don't have to stop nothing. We just halt it. Once we halt that money train, they're going to be like, hey, is something wrong? What's happening out there? They're going to look down from their castles like, hey, wait a minute. Nobody's doing anything. Oh, fuck, what do we do? Do we need to fix something for you guys? Fuck yeah, you do. We need some fucking Pampers over here, bitch. But it's just, there's never gonna be another revolution in our time. Now, like France did recently, they had another French Revolution. I don't know if they got wiped out or they killed the fucking president or some shit over there. But the American Revolution will probably never happen again.
Not like it did.
And it could be a whole revolution of no war, just peaceful protest of stopping doing things.
I love it. My first candle, baby. These are my first candles.
I like them. You know what I think? I think you're doing them maybe upside down. That's what I think. Oh no, I guess you can't do it.
I was like, there's no way for me to have an end if that's the case.
I know, because this is supposed to be the top, it looks like, and then the wick would come out of it.
But there's no way for it.
I know. Ooh, it's greasy.
I thought that too the first time I pulled one out, but I'm like, but that's impossible. So it's got to be like this. What's up, everybody? Hi, how you doing?
Yo, yo, yo.
I'm making little candles.
And I won't even talk about, I haven't even told Amber yet, I won't even talk about all the people 4 hours before Trump got inaugurated. You know how Biden did his whole speech thing? We missed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't even talk about how many motherfuckers Biden pardoned.
Oh.
Like Trump
mentioned.
He pardoned his fucking brothers, sisters, uncles, cousins, their dogs.
What the fuck is wrong with his family that he's got to pardon it all?
He fucking pardoned Dr. Fauci. Listen, because they know, they've heard whispers.
Wow.
That they're coming for them.
Wowzers.
Someone's gonna answer for COVID. And that's Fauci. He was supposed to answer for it before, but Biden protected him. They all protected them because I told you, I got the fucking videos of them fucking saying what they're gonna do with that. I got the videos, bro. Go watch my Instagram. You're gonna be like, holy shit, that's him. That's him, Fauci, right there, motherfucker. Young Fauci, bro. Talking about in 2020, we're gonna release this virus and it's gonna be called COVID. And then you research COVID, there's been a coronavirus. It's been forever. Always, every 100 years, they release this shit on us.
I was going to say, if you... one of the things that was kind of like around the media in 2020, or maybe even 2021, I don't know, it was like, within it, is looking back at old, like, disinfectants, like Lysol or whatever.
What was that for? And then, yeah.
If you look at the back of it from years before 2020, okay, these products had on the back of their what they kill. Corona is in that. It is in that.
Before coronavirus.
It is literally listed as something that they can take care of a 99.9 germ kill, and this lists all the germs, and that's in there. It's fucking in there.
And see, that's why I say Trump's not a politician. His people, a lot of them, aren't politicians. They see what we see. They see how we see. They think how we think. When we see bullshit, we're like, hold on, let's keep investigating. If I see 100 things on that and nothing debunks it, that's facts. That's facts, bro. Like that whole Trump coin. I saw a million videos on it, and today it's crashed.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you know why?
It's down about 40 or 50. I signed up for Bitcoin, guys.
Because a ton of people made fakes. That's why.
Right.
And they brought his stock down. But you know what it was? I guarantee if you,
Melania made one too.
if you follow those fakes, I bet it's the left. Trump and him.
Probably. Yellow.
Yellow.
Now I'm gonna do orange. And then
Oh,
I'll do-
free speech is allowing speech that is
Maybe I should do
uncomfortable. And I agree, though, and we should have more speeches, more talks that make people uncomfortable. Why does it make you uncomfortable? You know, maybe there's some mental issues. Maybe that conversation's not for you. But see, a lot of times people are uncomfortable with conversations because they don't know shit. That's why they don't really fully understand. So having the conversation makes, like for me, I do not understand why women feel their rights have been taken away. Not one person, nobody, has been able to fully make me understand what the fuck they're talking about. Nobody. Oh, I can't have an abortion. Bullshit. Go to your abortion clinic, you lying fucking sow. Bet you can have a fucking abortion. Don't lie to me. I'll call every fucking state, every fucking city, and I'll do it on a live. Only a few more weeks until the end of the year, bro. Like, that is right before you're about to have birth. So don't tell me your rights are taken away. You go fuck anyone you want, get pregnant, and have an abortion all goddamn day. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do. Go look it up. What girls are doing today. Go look that shit up. You're gonna be like, why are you doing this? Like, they got Plan B. But people don't trust Plan B probably, so they go have an abortion instead. You trying to go outside? Hey, babe. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this thing.
All right. Do that first before you-
Come here. Come here, you. Let me fix your fingy.
Hey, Popeyes.
See that bottom Velcro. Maybe we can get new Velcro. Because this thing's still good. It's just that the seat comes right off. It's just the Velcro on
It's
the
just
bottom.
that it doesn't stay tight anymore. Huh?
Yeah, the bottom Velcro pops right off, so it's.
I was looking at it.
I bet you don't even go out. Go on.
Come on. I know it's cold, but you gotta piss. Go
You gotta
piss.
go potty
Go real quick. Jeez.
or throw up on the floor. Who's going potty? Who's going potty?
Come on, we're letting the heat
No
out.
one's going potty. I knew it.
God damn it, Papa.
You going? Nope.
No.
He said, hell no, I won't go. Hell no, I won't go. Hell no, I won't go. Hell, it's minus 13, real temp, minus 32. Wow, it's cold. Thule!
Yo, what up?
America! Fuck yeah, America! And I'm proud to be a
An
Trump
American.
supporter! Cause he's gonna make our life so free. He said today was the day of America's liberation. And no longer are we gonna be oppressed. What was the words he used? You got that lighter? She was supposed to fix it, guys.
Oh.
Amber don't fix joints. This is what it is. She sucks it and
Suck
does
it!
that and then don't fix them. Never. Suck it! But what do you say? The liberation of America, the freedom of America, the decline. The decline of America is over.
Mm.
That's all you gotta say.
That speech, though.
Yeah.
Man, he let him have it.
Oh yeah.
He turned back around on him a couple times. He's like-
you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Your shit's over.
And the entire speech, how many times did he have claps and standing ovations? Not one clap.
From Biden or Harris.
And not one standing ovation. Obviously, it's not going to be a standing ovation from that. Not even just Biden and Harris. The entire previous presidency line. Every single one of them. I watched. I made sure to watch. From Obama all the way to the fucking front.
You know why
Not
though?
one of them clapped once.
You know why? Because every one of those people are related.
They all did it. They're all intertwined and connected
Well, they're
into
related.
what the fuck he talked about.
They're cousins, second, third, fifth cousins, eighth cousins.
Just
They are
disrespect.
literally family. And they don't like Trump. You know why? Because Trump is the first president ever not to be related.
Because he's not a fucking politician.
Wait, no, he's not related into the family.
Oh,
Just like kings and queens, babe.
oh I see what you mean.
Right, the
Okay,
bloodline.
okay,
The bloodline. If you follow the president, and it's a little girl did this back in 2020. Yeah, she was stuck at home. She did it. A little girl, a little fucking like 8-year-old girl, and she was, kids are really smart.
Kids are.
And she followed the DNA trail of
We dumb
every
'em down.
president ever elected.
Wow.
And they're all fucking blood related. You didn't know that?
No!
They're all blood related.
No!
Blood related.
No, I
Yep.
sure the fuck didn't.
And
Are you fucking
Listen,
shitting?
they did that Candace Jones chick did a fucking DNA background of fucking Harris and Biden, and she goes, holy shit. They goes, his great grandmother and her great grandfather lived in the same fucking town. They literally, and it stopped kind of there. Like they literally could be fucking blood. Like through the generations, even though one's black and one's white, one's brown, one's white. That doesn't matter
Does
with
not
blood.
matter.
That doesn't
Because
matter with blood. Right.
It branches
It's
and
the
it's what
tree.
you.
Yeah, right. It's a tree. So in that tree is every fucking president and all their fucking families. Dude, their blood is
Wow.
there. Yep.
Wow.
But that's the bloodline. Whoever. So if you listen,
That's insane.
I'll have to show you this thing. It's from. I think it's from Ancient Aliens or something. But it's stories from George Washington, and George Washington literally wrote about UFOs that he saw, and then he literally wrote about one of the battles he was gonna be in or something like that, and then he had a map, and then he was looking at the map of United States, and it's empty, it's just a map.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Okay.
forgot I had this heat up.
Damn, it's just a map of the United States.
Uh-huh.
And then raindrops started falling. And everywhere a raindrop hit the map, the border showed up and the state name showed up there. And then the map of the United States appeared to George Washington. And that's when he won the battle and won the fucking...
I do remember that.
Won the war and then became
Yeah,
the
I
president. And
remember.
then but he knew what it was
Mhm.
going to... And
Mhm.
he would go off into the woods and he would write in his journal that he was literally talking to extraterrestrials, he said angels or something like that.
Fucking crazy. God, we just there's so much unknown history to us. Like we just think we know and we don't know goddamn shit.
So, but if you go back to the ancient times where they all had a kingdom, like Marduk was in charge of something, Ra was in charge of something, Enki was in charge of something, Enlil was a fucking on Mount Olympus, So if you think in those realms, someone's in charge of America. The big dog's in charge of America. Somebody is in charge of that bitch.
Yeah.
So that being was who was appearing to them, because that's who shapes things. Back in the time, that's how it happened. So why wouldn't it still be happening today? I had to show Amber all the Anunnaki that were standing there in the inauguration. Hey, did you see the guy with the chops, though? The guy with the chops, man. He looked straight up like he signed the Constitution himself.
Yeah, man. He had to have grown that out on purpose for that day.
Right.
You're like, you know what I'm gonna do?
There are only two unless you are unwell mentally. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we should have compassion for those folks. Yeah. Yep. Glitter World, what up, what up?
Cheers, glitter.
Glad to catch you again. Hell yeah, cheers. And you know, I'm not about the self mutilization part, you know what I mean? You can be whatever the fuck you want to be. You can think whatever you want to think. You can wear a cape and goggles all day long and run around and think you're Superman. It doesn't matter. That's what life is about. Being whatever the fuck you want to be. It's when you go out into the world, you have to follow the rules of the world. Like it or fucking not, you are a part of this place. There's other places on the planet that are acceptable of stuff like that. You move. Oh, I can't move. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't lie to me. I'm just saying, moving's easy.
Don't lie to me.
It just takes the will to want. Like I want or I need to move. And think about all the money you make, all the money you dish out. All you gotta do is switch it. Switch it to there. I'm no longer paying here. I'm gonna pay there. Okay. Simple. Right?
Right.
Who's got ball? He wants to play so bad. You're still hurt. Look, you can barely walk, bro. I don't even know if you will be able to walk ever. Ain't no, Papa. Don't be depressed, though. He's like, here, scratch me. I don't want to scratch you because you keep taking a poop on me. He just farts in my face. Farts in my face. That's right. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you want to be a giraffe, that's fine. But I'm not going to be all special because you're a fucking giraffe. Like, not going to do anything special. You be a giraffe. Like, you want to be Superman? Wear cape and fucking spandex and shit. Be Superman. You want to be a paperclip? Be a paperclip. It's cool. But when you get a job interview and it asks you what you are, write what the fuck you were at birth. Don't fucking get all stupid about it, man. You chose to be unique. Don't make other people suffer. You know what I'm saying? You might say, no, but when other people have an issue or question and then you have a big issue about it, we suffer. We have to suffer now. Your wrath. Your bullshit of what the fuck. You know? When you get in heaven or hell, you ask them. You ask them what's up. You'll probably ascend and come right back, reincarnate. You listen to me for too long. You're gonna reincarnate and come right back here and be like, I didn't get to ask anybody if there was more than two. There is more than two. It's a hermaphrodite. And, you know, maybe you're lucky enough to be a hermaphrodite. Wouldn't it be awesome to have a penis
and
and
really
a vagina?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, what if you had a penis and a vagina? Oh my god. I saw this chick, she had two vaginas. And it was like porn, and they were fucking these two vaginas, and I'm just thinking that other one was just fake. But she was also on like Howard Stern or like some radio show, something. And she was talking about it. And I couldn't believe one day I saw her and I was like, no way, this is that chick that they were talking, you know, because radio you can't see. But they like made her show them that she had two pussies and shit. And what she was saying was that she's in porn and how does her husband deal with it? And he's like, well, I only fuck with one pussy for porn and then save the other pussy for him. But in the porn, oh, they were tearing up both holes. for sure. I was like, wait, I thought that one's for a husband. I was like, wait a minute, man.
Sorry, no, that's
It
not.
it was
That's,
so weird.
no,
It was so weird.
no.
It was like a birth thing. They were talking. I'm like, wow.
A birth defection. They weren't. Wow, that's crazy. Did each one of them? Did they merge and go to the same uterus, or did she have two uteruses?
No, she only had one vagina.
Oh,
It was just the vagina with pleasure sensors and stuff, and then the other one had all the other stuff. I believe it was. Like she don't bleed out of both of them.
so where's the other one even going? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
The fuck?
I don't recall, but look it
I
up. Look
wouldn't
it
want
up
to
and
be
follow
putting
the
shit
story.
in it if
It was
it's like.
fascinating listening to it. I think I was at work listening to this shit one day, and I was like, "Wow, this is fascinating. Like, how does she have two vaginas? How lucky is that?" Shitty though, she's got a bleeder.
She's gotta be your.
Cause then she's got twice the mess,
Yeah, dude. Like, that would not be fun.
twice the everything.
I wouldn't be okay with it. I wouldn't choose that.
And then what if for some weird fluke instead of 7 days, it was 14 days?
Oh my
bleeding?
God.
It was 14 days on, 30 days off, 14 days on. It kind of be the same though. Oh man, that would blow. Amber's not high enough, I can tell. Welcome back, America. Fuck yeah. Welcome back, man. Time to make America great again. I just want to be a little bit rich. Trump's talking about being rich. I'm like, well, I can be rich finally. Oh, I'll try that. That's one thing I've never tried. I've tried a lot of things in my life, and it was fun. I've never tried to be rich. That might be fun. But I wonder. So all those people that became millionaires overnight, so that it's just on screen millionaire.
Right.
I wonder if they paid out or
That's what
paid
I
all
don't
that to
understand
other
how.
Bitcoin.
I don't know. I signed up though. I'm on Bitcoin.com. No idea what I'm doing.
I still think until somebody shows me that they can go do, and out of an ATM comes fucking cash in your fucking hand, I still think Bitcoin's a pet rock.
A pet rock.
Yeah, because there's only certain places they talk about it. There's certain places where there's you
Or
can
crypto.
pay, like from XRP, you can pay crypto. You can pay with crypto, but you have to find places that accept crypto. And I bet you it's not going to be any place for a product. Has anyone seen crypto out for a product? I remember people wanted to sell my seeds for crypto. See, XRP is huge. This is what everyone's talking about. And they do these drops, and I was trying to listen to this guy, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So these are the ones you buy into.
Yeah, this is all coins. It has favorites,
Right.
top gainers, top losers, new and most traded.
Put the Trump coin in there. Or Elania or Baron. I forget what Baron's coin's name. Baron's coin's name different, like Bomber coin or something. So his is at 39.9692. It's going down. Oh my god, it's dropping. So it started at it's there. Oh yeah, in that
Looks like it. The highest was
80 bucks, I think.
71 on here. 72,
Official Trump.
72.80.
And now it kind of leveled out. But it was at 18 cents, and then it went up to fucking like $71. So if you would have paid out, you would have been rich as fuck. But see,
You
I
still
don't,
got 40 bucks up on it.
right.
You know, it's
I don't
still,
know how it,
or 30.
yeah, it just keeps going up and down.
So Melania's
Still
got
good.
one.
There's a Hawk Tulip coin too.
Oh,
And there's a
Jesus.
Mr. Beast coin. $4.26. She's like, oh, mine's not as expensive as yours.
And who else?
There was Baron, but I think it was called something else, but you could try it. RR, I think. RR. No. It's called something else, like Bomber Coin or something. I forget what it's called. I sent you all these links. Or all the videos.
Does Elon Musk have one?
No, I don't think so.
I'm surprised.
Were they going to put others on the applications? Yeah. They should just put other.
These are top gainers.
But see, I'm just thinking this. So, if you're trans, right?
Dodgeland Mars.
There should only be people that are trans for a small amount of time. What is it, a year? It takes you to transition from male to female or from female to male. I'm not sure. So, in that time is the only time that you're a trans. You're transitioning, right? Because when your transition is complete, aren't you then a girl or a boy? I'm just saying, common sense left the room long fucking time ago, bro. But I'm just saying.
Huh. Top lunars. Top losers,
Dude.
Melania.
I miss the old YouTube so much. It was so fun. And I'm sure there's still that nostalgia for a lot of people, the new people that come in, but I think they get ruined by the PKR people. You know what I'm saying? They get all into the hate. And it's all about hate, you know, disrespect and bullshit instead of love and enlightenment, helping each other. It used to be fucking dope. It used to run so smooth. Anything we wanted to do, we could get done. Now, shit, there's other people that probably could. They probably get it done still. You know, but it's not all of us together like it used to be. You know, because I don't fuck with people, period, bro, because they're just toxic. Like the most negative you could be. I don't want to be like that. I don't need that shit in my life, bro. I don't want to be a fighter no more. Like that's like puts a blackness in your heart, bro. You know? There's not many days left on this earth. So we need to be righteous as many times as we possibly can. We need to lead with love as many times as we possibly can, right? And just staying away from people is the only way. Well, that should tell you why I moved here. Where I don't know nobody. And nobody knows me. They blur everything out. In the early 90s, Much Music had introduced a show where people would watch video and rate it through the... Oh, yeah. Remember that shit? It's not safe. Remember live leaks? Oh, yeah, me and Amber were talking about some old shit back in the day. Remember the Canadian station VH1? They had MTV and VH1 and shit, and then it was Ryan Seacrest was the host with that blonde chick, Amanda something. She became the host of a big America's Biggest Loser, whatever it was. That chick. She was the fucking morning announcement girl when I was in high school. And then she became the VH1 talk show. From morning announcements to VH1 talk show host with fucking... She was the co-host with Ryan Seacrest back in the day. Back in the early 90s. Like 91 or something like that. 90, maybe 94 or 90... Yeah, 94, 95. Somewhere around there. That shit was good. Anybody ever used to watch Freaky Leaks? Freaky Links?
How old is this?
Oh, that's so old. So old. Oh yeah, pardon my last name. I'm way behind. They had been held 4 years with no trial. Yeah, subhuman conditions. That's what they do to traitors, bro. That's what they do. They're lucky they didn't hang them, bro. They're lucky they didn't hang them. We are supposed to hold the government in check and protect our rights. Absolutely, and it's legal to overthrow the government. It's illegal, prisonable, and punishable by death to forcibly, physically try to overthrow the government and lose. If you lose, you're going to jail. You could possibly die. If you win, you've taken out what you consider to be a tyrant and people that weren't in consideration of us. Truly, they're not. They were not. If you think they were all in it for us, I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. Oh no, they did this for us and that for us. These small little wins. In 4 years, how many little wins did we get compared to all the shit that went to other places, other countries? These motherfucking goddamn government, bro. In the same week, I watched them not immediately jump on all the hurricane people and just start fixing shit and said they didn't have any money and then sent millions, billions, and trillions in the same fucking order to 3 different countries. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't give a fuck if I got a war going on. I'm supposed to support some bullshit. Nah, my people are fucked up. I'm sorry I can't send you these trillions of dollars right now. I gotta fix my country real quick. You should accept that. Not whether you think the other country gonna be mad. You think they're gonna come attack us? Motherfuckers are weak little stupid fucks, bro. Bullshit little bitches. You know why they give away all that money? This is my hypothesis. If they write it in a bill and give it away, I bet you they have some kind of thing where they filter pennies on the dollar. So if you have trillions going out and you just do chump chains off the dollar, you know, little transactions, and you got these weird change left over, and collect it. You're looking at millions of dollars, bro. Millions of dollars that skimming off the bottom, a penny off each dollar. Ain't no one gonna see that shit. You know, right away, right? I think that's how they do it, and they fill their pockets. Because why else would they be all so mad about all these different systems being shut down that allow them the freedom to get that money out of the treasury into some little bullshit, you know? But I'm happy that, and hopefully we see it very soon, that our government is fixing these fucking states, you know? And the next time a hurricane happens in the fucking Gulf of America, I hope all of you say that's not possible and say something. Because that's bullshit. Hell yeah. Presidents always don't tell us the truth. Presidents historically have told us what they think sheeple will agree to. Like when they give us this little fucking win here, they're fucking you over here. They're all bullshit. They're usually in it for themselves, their colleagues, their families, and they use us. We are slaves, right? I'm finally hearing somebody not speaking to us like we're slaves. I hear somebody saying, I'm gonna put America first. Everything I do, every single day, I'm gonna have you first. I've never heard that, not once in my life. Nobody truly gonna do that, you know? And I don't know if you think that someone says that I'm gonna do this and points to every single fucking president and vice president that's on the opposing side or ever stood in a fucking room. They say they're gonna do that, and then for some reason they're lying. They sign all those executive orders on day one, but they're lying about all those orders. I don't know. I don't. I don't. I don't think that could be true. I don't think that could be possible. I don't think it's possible, is what it is. I don't care if it's true or not. I don't think it's possible. Like, you can't renege on those orders. Once he signs that shit, that's law. That's law. Right there. For the next 4 years. And the next asshole is just going to come in if we don't get another guy who supports the agenda and the plan that's been set out. Well, that person's just going to change the fucking agenda for whatever they fucking think is right. And what it is we vote these assholes in all the time, right? I don't vote nobody in. I voted Trump in this time. But people vote these assholes in on promises. You know? Don't vote for that guy because of this. Vote for me because I'll do this. And then what happens? You hate on that other person because of whatever this bitch lied about. And then she gets in, or he gets in, and then they don't do exactly what they said they were going to do. They start keeping up the agenda or doing other shit, whatever they want to do. Because now they're president. They don't give a fuck about you, right? Truly, you are their money. Why is it you're struggling like a motherfucker, but the people in charge of us are fucking millionaires? How does that make any fucking sense, bro? How does the millionaires look down at the people who are struggling and expect them to support them? And you do. You do. And they ain't doing nothing to help you be not broke or poor. Never. Not once. You got raised prices all the time. Prices going up like crazy. This motherfucker standing there lying to your face talking about prices ain't going up. Prices are great. I don't know what you're talking about. The economy's running great. Prices are way down. From when? From where? Who the fuck are you talking about? What? Now, if you make videos and you go to the store and you fill up a grocery cart full of food that you're gonna just go give away to a church, and you're saying it's not, see, it didn't cost a lot of money, but you're in all the fucking, you're in the sales spot, right? You're in the sales. Everything's on sale in this spot, right? Look on the ingredients, bro. Look at how much poison chemicals is in all that shit. So you went to the cheap section, got a bunch of cheap ass food that's filled with poison, and then gonna go give it to people? What the fuck? Here's a bunch of poison food, people. I know you gotta eat. The fuck you talking about, bro? That's the uneducation of people. See? You're trying to prove a point by buying a bunch of cheap ass food and showing people that you too can spend, $50 and buy a whole cart full of food and go give it away to people and support and help people. But in the long run, you're feeding them fucking poison. Like literally cancer causing, heart stopping poison. Like, you know what I'm saying? And education is the first tool you should have. You should know the things first and then apply the skills. Maybe try to teach other people about what you learned, because maybe motherfuckers don't know. I think people just don't know. It's crazy to me. Nah, the government loves us, knows what's best. Dude, we had the same TV for 20 years and it never stopped working. Back in the day, now you got big, huge fucking flat screen TVs that look all fucking nice and fucking sweet, and they hang on the wall, and they're real convenient because they don't take up floor space, and now they last like 5 fucking years. They break. Where's your TV repairman? Those don't exist anymore, bro. Like what? It's probably just the transformer, with a little power thing in the back. You probably just replace that, and it's probably great. Like there ain't nothing wrong with your picture, the tube. There ain't. You know what I mean? LEDs don't go like that, bro. But all of a sudden, boom, it's no good. Fuck that. You know what they become though? As long as they turn on, right? You rip that black piece off the front, and it's a huge white LED light. Maybe it's plasma for you. Yup, old shit, man. Shell corporations to launder their bribe money. Fuck yeah, right? Uh, Dude, he's a fucking scumbag. Pardon his family because they were coming after them. Biden scandals. But to pardon Fauci, that just says right there that he's responsible for COVID 19. Straight up. The dude created it. And then try to create vaccines to fucking cure the world to become the hero. But this is a new era where we have the power of deep research and AI and the internet. They know fucking everything, dude. I don't know. And if you search, it's there. And goddamn, that's just fucked up. Like he should go in front of a firing squad for humanitarian crimes. Crimes against humanity. Straight up. He should be killed as a terrorist to the human race, trying to commit genocide. But I try to tell you, that was the plan. I watched it. I watched them sit around a whole table. They were all smoking their cigarettes, drinking their fucking whiskey, because it tells you what time it was back then. And talking about creating viruses, different things. AIDS, swear to God. Talk about creating different viruses, and the coronavirus was one of them, and they were dropping that in 2020. It's straight up. Straight up. And they were all sitting there. And bam, then it happens. And what it is see, when you're involved in history, you don't realize history's happening. You just see it as a moment in time, right? That you're having. It's cool. But then 20 years go by and you get to look back and you're like, oh my God, that literally shaped those 10 years. And then that shaped oh my God, you start realizing, bro. And that's the power of living in 2025. We can look all the way back to the beginning and realize what the fuck happened. Is that good, huh?
This is hilarious. I gotta read this.
Okay.
Somebody shared it on one of the Alpina things.
This tea is phenomenal.
Uncensored off-grid living in a group.
Off-grid Turks?
Want to risk your marriage for the low price of $75,000? Well, this off-grid homestead ain't called Lover's Quarrel for no reason. Not to worry, she won't get rid of you because someone's got to split that wood to keep her warm in that freezing cold weather that makes you question all your life's choices. Yes, it's freezing when it's cold and burning hot in the summer when you look forward to good weather just to spend all your time prepping for the bad weather again. Living off-grid is a dream for many, and soon you'll be dreaming of flipping a light switch and pushing a button to adjust the temperature on your computer. Instead, you'll be gaining all the strength and knowledge you don't want anymore to survive like they did in the 1800s.
Oh my God.
Want to turn your city slicker children into hardworking country folk? Look elsewhere. We sent ours out to gather wood, and we haven't seen them in 6 months.
Yep.
Don't worry, ladies. Your
quit.
hubby. That's where I stopped reading. Don't worry, ladies. Your hubby won't be sending you off. Won't be sending you off anywhere despite all your so-called complaining because someone's got to milk the goats, churn the butter, and make the bread in your 1940s stove you thought you wanted. Oil-burning lamps seem so romantic until he's hogging all the bed and you're trying to read your book since you can't watch TV as there's been no sunlight for a week to power the 800 watts of solar panels for the 250-watt amp-hour battery. Outdoor shower house seemed like such a cute idea until you have to poop in the composting toilet. Needs to be emptied and need to poop, but the composting toilet needs to be emptied and it's -10 outside. An endless hot water supply seems genius until you've got all the propane, but not enough water. So come, question your life's choices and buy this 7-acre off-grid homestead ready to make you miserable and send you off to the next adventure. This is not a joke, really for sale. Call for details. Can come with livestock and furnished with antique solar-powered over 500 gallons of water collection collected from the metal roof, insulation in walls and ceiling. Property bordered on 2 sides by national forests, great for hunting, hiking, horseback riding, off-road vehicles located in South Missouri. Price is negotiable.
That's really the pros and cons.
That get ready.
That was so honest.
Get ready for it. If you
But
want
see,
it,
somebody
this is
who
what it is.
lives like that, they're like, oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah, people don't understand what it means to be off-grid. I think it would be fun if I was healthier.
It would be fun if we were healthier.
I
I
moved
think so,
here
too.
to be freer like that, and then slowly declined.
We are settling for semi off-grid. Hopefully we can get some solar panels and wind panels going up, or whatever they are, mills, in the next couple of years.
Mills. We gotta get batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
So that was funny. I opened it up to that. I was like, that's a funny story.
It is a funny story. They're talking straight about chopping wood and shit. Most people just go buy wood. But that's not the true off-grid, you know? Rugged. You gotta be rugged and chop the wood yourself. Collect the water out of the stream. So when you were reading that thing about Trump's tax thing, did it say anything about time frame?
No. Just that moves are going to be made in 2025. We might see a lot happen before tax day anyway.
Right. Oh man, that's some grape. I got a grape one. I was sitting here cutting up Pandemic Punch, and then a grape one snuck in. I did it all for the Snooky. The Snooky. And she baked me some cookies.
Mm.
And I stuck them up my ass. I stuck them up my ass. I stuck them up my ass.
Wow.
I think I'm going to make banana bread today. I said it yesterday, but man, I was tired. I did it all for the Snooky. What bill are you favorite of, Amber?
What?
What's your favorite thing Trump's doing so far?
Oh, let's see.
If we would have watched the whole thing, we would have saw all the bills, but
Yeah,
you gotta catch him.
I love all of them that he's doing. I think it's honestly it's probably closing our borders.
Closing our borders, Amber
Like-
says.
We need to get this shit under control. I am so glad I am not in a sanctuary state or city that I have to see this firsthand. I used to be, and I'm glad I'm not anymore, but we definitely got to get this shit under control.
Right. Yeah, if I lived in a sanctuary city, you would know the absolute truth. I would cover it. You know, without hate, because motherfuckers gotta live too. It's what our government allowed at the time. But they did it while there's still rules of how we're supposed to come in the government. Like, how's all these other motherfuckers coming in, but then there's all these other people with visas and shit? Like, come on, man. They did shit for spite like they were children. And that's dumb. Like, that's not doing things for the better of America. And when someone says make America great again, and you don't like that,
You don't hop on board greatness.
like you don't want America to be great again, you don't want to be great, you think we're great, we ain't shit. It's proven fact. Like, is your grandpa still alive? Ask your grandpa what it was like when he was, you know, younger. Ask, you got a great grandpa alive? Great grandma? Ask them what life was like back then. You know? Like 40s, 50s, I think the 60s is when it kind of ended. And then it went on and got crazy. But back in the day, when they were setting everything up still and kind of still rebuilding after the wars that happened, dude, shit was running great. That's when me and Amber were watching this one, and they had these old 60s houses, and they're fucking huge. And I was like, see, everyone had one of those, and they were cheap. Like, if you go to those people and ask them, they'll be like old people that live in those houses still. And you'd be like, hey, like, when did you buy your house? They'll be like, 1943. Like, how much did this house cost? They'll be like, 40,000. Those are like $800,000 houses now or some shit, dude. It's retarded. And it should never have been, it should have never changed. Yeah. Anthony, what up, what up? Yep, natural. Off grid, what up, what up, what up? My diesel truck won't start. It was negative 14 last night. Holy shit.
I'm not so sure that's going to be very pinky.
It's still 7 out. Here's 7. You gotta put the food dye in it.
Oh no, it's already like pre-colored wax.
Food dye.
But it's like it seems awfully bright and it's not very pink, so it's like,
Don't you need red?
well, no, it's a wax that's like pink. The wax is already pink, but I need more white to make it look like lighter. It's like too bright. It almost isn't, almost not even pink.
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you needed red.
Well, I'm making pink candles. I'm making all the colors.
Oh, I didn't know there was pink.
Yeah.
Didn't plug it in, did you? Oh yeah, you got to keep them glow plugs. You got to keep them glow plugs going or some shit. I remember that. We used to have to plug in all the fucking trucks and shit.
Got the pink wax and the red wax. Like they're all like actual waxes that are the color of. And I just need to mix them with that pure Puritan with the paraffin, whatever that wax is. But the pink is super bright. Like it's a weird, like orangey pink. I'm like, I don't know if I like that. So I gotta figure out a white to add to it because this is a cleared wax.
Interesting.
What was it?
You got to go to the DMV. We're not allowed to go to the DMV. So ever since COVID, like, COVID kind of sucks because COVID changed the world I live in a lot because people got used to the way those mandates and regulations were. And after COVID, they kept that system going. So, like, for instance, at the DMV, they shut the DMV down. But then, of course, we all, like, I was driving for fucking, I don't know how many months with no license. My tags were expired and I'll get pulled over, but it was okay. Like, we didn't have to pay rent in Michigan. Governor Whitner said, don't pay rent, don't pay your mortgage. Like, we will collect everything afterwards. Because what if the world ended? We're over here paying fucking bills and the world's ending. Like, really, dude? Come on. I'm going to do other things with my fucking life than pay my bills, dude. I'm going to worry about other shit. So, that's what Michigan did. And, you know, so after COVID ended, a bunch of stores kept their bullshit hours. The DMV is appointment only, so you call and then go there at your appointment time. So there's not like lines or nothing like that. So it's kind of cool, but you can't just go in there. You have to literally call. Everything's like da 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 da. It's still the exact same way for COVID. You know, a lot of places they used to be 24 hours, and you know during COVID they were 24 hours. Well, nobody was allowed to be out. So they shut down. They would be bitching all the time. I was out. I'd be at stores all the time, man. And probably only one. So they shut their hours back. And then, you know, kept them after COVID. So there's all kinds of traffic that goes to these stores and shit. And I just watch. No one's there. It's locked up and shit. And they're like, motherfucker. And it's kind of funny. And then those people still bitch now about the new times. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. So that was one shitty thing about COVID, though, was it changed a bunch of shit.
Yeah, nothing like it's the new normal. They were right when they started saying it.
Yep.
And a lot of things never went back to what they were.
Probably what it was, though, was just out of habit of how stores run. Like, here's a gas station that's open 24/7.
Yeah.
And literally, at nighttime, they were probably breaking even or just making money. You know, because it was, they got to pay for all the bills, pay people, and not too many customers.
Overhead.
Yeah, so for them, shutting it down didn't matter. You know, it's like they're actually saving money now. But it's like, damn, what about the people that need to go to the store, motherfucker? Now you gotta drive all the way across town and shit. Cause some people come from the woods back there. There ain't nothing. There ain't no shit back there. There ain't nothing back there. Those people all they're like mom and pop shops, so they shut down at like sundown.
Right. Yeah, this town's full of mom and pop shops. Nothing's open ever.
But you know that's why I moved out of Rogers City. You would have probably liked it there a lot though because the town shut down at like 8 or 9 or something. And there's literally you go walk around town, there's nothing going on. The movie theater maybe until like whatever time.
Yeah.
It was so quiet. But right now up there, yeah, just look at the temperature. I don't know what it'd be up there. Like see how it's like snowy here. So when you drive up north, you literally cross like a border of a polar vortex where it turns from ice or snow to ice. It's crazy. There's not a lot of land up there either. In town. There's some neighborhoods on the outskirts though. That's where I want to move. I wanted to move on the outskirts of that place. It was pretty cool. I found some skinks there. Like a whole fucking bunch of them. I know. There's no skinks in Michigan. There's no rattlesnakes in Michigan either, is there? Better look that shit up, bro. Do your research. You'll see. You'll be like, holy shit. There is.
Holy shit.
I'm off grid. Fuck yeah, you are. Too much power to plug it in. Oh yeah, it costs too much power. You gotta plug in and fuck eat that bitch. Fuck yeah. You ever see those VVOR generators off grid? So there's these VVOR generators, and people are literally, going up to their fucking power box. And I know you're off grid. Okay, just hear me out for 1 second. And I'm thinking it's a converter box, like how your off grid converter is, converts from 900 watts to 3,000 or whatever it is. That's what mine does. I'm thinking it might be something like that, but it's more like a little generator thing. And then people are literally unplugging their shit from their main power pole, right? From the city power, turning that main breaker off, dude. And this box is hooked into your box, your power box. And then they turn this bitch on and they start turning all their appliances on and they run their whole house on this one little box. I'm like, holy shit, dude. It's called VVOR. What was that thing called exactly, babe? VVOR.
Oh, I don't remember. I do remember what you're talking about.
You got it somewhere on your phone. She was looking it up. But dude, those things right there, that would power your whole shit. And for me, I want like oil lanterns. Everyone uses this propane, but propane, and that propane's maybe a little expensive. It burns kind of clean. It stinks though, don't it? It's quick and easy and cheap maybe for that kind of purpose, but I don't think it lasts that long, does it?
What?
Propane.
Oh, I don't know. It kind of depends, I think, on how much and what you're using it for, all that.
I know them people in North Carolina are going through propane and kerosene like it's going out of style. You know what I'm saying? Gas, diesel, all that. They are going through it, bro. And they're 100,000% off grid. They live in tents right now. So it's just like, I don't know shit about it. I'll just see people with this Vivor power box, dude. I'm like, holy shit, bro. It's powering their whole fucking house. That's cool. Because this house is tiny. You know, before Amber moved in, I'd have like a light on and a TV and an Xbox, you know? And I would definitely be, well, I had a whole grow room too. But now we have a bunch of shit plugged in. We don't have it all running at the same time though. But I think that shit would power it all. But it would be cool to have oil burning lamps. But see, that's why
That would be neat.
it
Gotta
would be.
careful, but that would be neat.
But you know the problem with all that shit though, babe, is that's why when we watch all those old shows and shit, that's why I'm always like, God damn, it's smoky up in that castle.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's smoky everywhere.
Yeah.
So I mean, I smoke too, but I'm just saying, if you got candles burning and maybe not wax, but like oil burning stuff, and it's always smoky. Propane's not smoky, but all you gotta do is get a big old turbo heater, a torpedo. You ever use a torpedo?
Did I ever use a torpedo?
God bless America. It is 6.1 degrees here. It went up 3 degrees. It's 84 inside. My boiler is doing overtime. I hope those oil prices drop soon. See, I wouldn't want to have to do that. Pay oil prices and shit. 14 here in Virginia. Water pipes are frozen. Gotta go fix them. Hope everyone's having them. Oh, what the fuck, bro? Anthony, you for real? You have to have fucking, Did they freeze? He was a savage. Not gonna lie, it felt pretty good. Try not to be vindictive. Two wrongs at all. His family never owned slaves, unlike the rest. Right, his family never owned slaves, unlike every other one of those Trump. That's impressive, though. But his father was an immigrant that came from a country who was suppressed. So, just like my family, from Poland and Ireland, right? Now, did Irish people own slaves? Yeah, they sure did. Most Irish people were slaves, though. Indentured servants. Slaves to England, if you don't know. England enslaved Scotland and Ireland. Here, baby. Both of them. It was their bitches. I wish, though, this is what I wish. We're how many generations removed from slavery? Like actual whip beating black people, right? Right? How many generations are we removed from that? I wish we could just move on.
I'm gonna guesstimate about 7.
Right. Like none of us
That's just a total guesstimate.
none of us that are young people now, you know, there's old people still alive that were involved in slavery and shit. I know. Right? But I'm talking about none of us like 50, 60, 70-year-old and younger people. None of us were involved in slavery. There's some families that have generational wealth built off of slavery. Right? The whole world is like that. So to like, you have to look at it all. You can't just say, oh, well, these Americans did it. These white people did it. Black people started slavery. The God that you worship created us for that same purpose. And those people were black. So I mean, you gotta really You have to know the whole thing first. But, I just wish we could move past that. Move past racism, color. I see that you're a different color. I understand that. But when you look at me and I look at you, there doesn't have to be this frequency exchange of hate. Because that's what, I don't know if y'all feel that shit. Like the unknown. And it's weird. I just wish we could move past all that. In like a nation of color blindness where we don't, where black people don't hate every white people and they don't think that every white person is racist because of slavery. That's what they think. And that right there builds hate and divide in itself. Because no one likes to be accused falsely of anything, you know? And, mainly I see black people want white people to bow down, kiss their feet, apologize. I'm not doing none of that. I wasn't involved in none of that shit. Hell no. Like as proud as people could say, I'm black, so I'm not racist and I didn't have nothing to do with slavery, I could say that because I'm Irish and Polish. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I was right there. My people were probably right there with your people, picking cotton, getting beat, trying to figure out how to get out of the shackles. You know? So, I just wish we could move past and people stop, like, looking into things like that. I mean, you can look into it, but like the one chick, she talks too much on The View. And then she's talking shit about racism, and then come find out her family owned slaves. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you use it against someone, and then when you dig deep, you find out in your history they were involved in that. We need to realize that the planet was involved with that. We don't do that no more. We're different, and we need to stop reflecting on that and using that against people. Like we can never get clear. Like you can't say forgive and then always rub your face in the poop. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. You don't get healing from that. People need to heal. Now a lot of black people, they weren't born nowhere near slavery. But all I hear all the time is oppression and slavery and blah 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 from them and equal rights and black people got equal rights as fuck, dude. We just had a black president. We got a chick with a fucking big old cock standing on stage right next to him all the time. I mean, black people could be black people. Look at Diddy. Black people could be Diddy. Black people could be Bill Cosby. Most famous people in the world, and then they do fucked up shit. Black people.
Oprah Winfrey was on the top of
Right.
the net worth for a long time there, in the
and
2000s.
she's involved with fucking unaliving kids and making them disappear and Wilson and motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? White people are too, though. So that's what I'm saying. We need to just agree that there are bad bad people in this world. It's not us. Like we're just humans that are here, you know? And until we're told ultimate truth, then we really can't be doing much about nothing. That's just how I feel about it. The golden age of America. Amber, it's bloodline run. I'm reading. These are old messages.
Oh.
Ragnar, goddamn it, Gaming. What up, what up, what up? TJ, what up? Stony
Cheers,
Creek,
guys.
yo. Good morning, good morning. Yeah,
To you
congrats,
and
Americans,
you.
47th president. And I don't care who the president is. I really could give two fucking shits. It's about what they do. Don't give a fuck who it is. I care not. I love Trump. I've always loved Trump. I always have. When he used to do his show, I used to love that shit. You're fired! He was so mean to people and shit. But he wasn't mean to people. It was showing how
Tough love.
a normal person couldn't handle being in a stressful position like that of a powerful, super powerful person. You know what I'm saying? He's a super powerful person. You can't have bullshit around you. I need strong fucking people around me that are going to be able to take all the pressures and do all the stuff.
Do all
Yeah, dude. Pardon Fauci was stupid, man. Aloha! What up,
this.
Looney?
Aloha.
Yeah, I wonder what this means for Hawaii. No one mentioned Hawaii. Hawaii is we got what Maui burnt down in one part, and then the big island is fucking erupting again. I don't know what they do with the big island eruption though, because it erupts all the time, and I think it's just like a thing. It's just like, well, it happens, and you know better. And it's like they just rebuild. They don't go crying. I've never seen Hawaii cry. Never, not once. Like they cried at Maui, but not Hawaii, not mainland. When that thing erupts, they run. They know it's forever. Like the history of Hawaii. Hawaiians been running from that fucking mountain, dude. I remember I was gonna move to Hawaii.
Yeah, you were.
It was 9 acres of beachfront property. It was black sand, and then volcanic rock, and then right at the foot of Mount Kilauea, right at the foot of that bitch, and they were selling, lava field, and there was a bunch of people that lived there and shit like that, and then but somebody had a vision of lava, coming to that spot and burning it up, and guess what? When it erupted again the last time, it burnt that spot to pieces. There would have went my 9 acres of beachfront property, but my 9 acres probably could have turned into maybe 10 or 11.
Huh.
Because if the volcano creates more land, it's still yours, right? That'd be awesome.
Will you itch my back?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shoulder blade up here. Here.
Here, go underneath.
Go underneath. Go underneath. Oh, God. Down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Over. Oh, yeah. Down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, I couldn't fucking reach it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Where all the rules were direct from NATO, they took Fauci and his science and used it to run the world for reasons probably already know. Yeah, you know what they did though? I was telling Amber about this the other night too when we were watching this shit. And I was like, that was probably the first time ever in history where they did a worldwide experiment on human testing. Like human testing. Like, you know how they go through trials and they test on animals and then they get human trials and it goes to human trials? They skipped all the animal trials, bro. They went straight to human trials. That's why everyone started dying. Motherfuckers didn't die of COVID, bro. You get COVID right now, you ain't gonna fucking die. Right? I never got tested for COVID, but I mean, I couldn't smell and taste for 2 or 3 times. I probably got COVID a whole bunch of times. And Like, I wasn't even sick. I just couldn't taste or smell. The fuck is that, bro? That's like something got turned off in me. It's like programming, right? Shit was nothing. I think when people got tested and they said, "Oh, you're positive," and they put you in the hospital and they gave you a vaccine, you got sick as fuck, right? Some people reported breathing problems. I didn't know breathing problem. I think maybe in major cities there's breathing problems, and I think the bigger thing to have looked for was an aerial attack of some kind. Like you know, we're all not under lockdown, not a pandemic scare, so we're all looking around at these drones and we're like, hey, what's this fog, right? Maybe there was something like that that nobody even saw. I don't know. We don't get that shit here. You know, there wasn't COVID up here. Like the whole world was in COVID, and I was like, is this real? Cause it wasn't here. It wasn't here, dude. Till somebody traveled here and then brought it here, and it came in our hospital. I remember Amber watched that shit for like years. There was no COVID cases here. You know, but they still blame Trump for that too, because he locked down the country. People were like, "No, we wanted to travel. That's people were dying. They wanted to get home and shit." There was the world was locked down. Let's keep the borders open so more people come in from other countries and bring in fucking more shit. You ever seen 28 Days Later? You need to watch 28 Days Later. That's what you need to do. The very beginning. The beginning will tell you how it happened. Like literally. It was a monkey, but I just wish shit was you know, people were cooler to each other. Oh, here we go. Can take the rapper out the hood, but not the hood out the rapper. Babe, you want to hit this?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Amber's packing her suitcase. Looks like she's leaving me. Amber's leaving on a jet plane or train. Bullet train. I wonder if they'll put bullet trains everywhere. Smart cities. See, Elon Musk is smarter than all those people, so. It was funny. The part you missed is he was like, "Yeah, we won." And he's like, "I had the smartest person go over to Pennsylvania. He knows more about those little voting counting machines than anybody. We won Pennsylvania by a landslide. Come here, Elon."
How funny.
That shit's great. What's gonna be my course of action today? I don't know. Probably none.
You've been.
I
I'm
don't-
gonna think up some recipes for some of my new idea mood sprays.
Okay.
Mood mists.
Okay.
And try to see if I can finish the candles today, along in between some crocheting. That's my course of action today. Get my sister's stuff done in between making products.
Oh, I see. So those things you showed me are just the color.
Yes.
Ah, got it.
And then you add the paraffin wax to it to make the.
Well, maybe you added too much pink.
I added a teeny tiny bit because it looked bright, but I'm like, well, if it's, I'm gonna see how the red and all the other ones turn out to see how pink it is compared to the red, if it's noticeable. Otherwise, I'm gonna put it back and remake them at the end.
Wait, so you already made them?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do it in the bucket when you melt it. And then you're like, is that pink enough? No.
Well, it'll be fine. I gotta process.
Is that bright pink?
It's a brighter pink. I wanted it to be a more.
No, that's what I
subtle
mean.
pink.
You're asking questions why it's in the bucket.
Oh. Yeah, but I didn't have any white available, which I just suppose I could. Yeah, I did. Oh well.
It's weird that they did a pink though, because it would be like a fluorescent. They should have just did red and you add white to it.
Well, they had pink and a bright pink, so I went with pink, thinking bright pink would be too, and this one's like, so I'm like, God damn, what does bright pink look like? Maybe it's more pink.
Wow.
I don't know.
Is it pink like that?
Well, and see, I'm thinking it looks a little bit more orange pink, at least on top. I have to pull it out still. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, pull it out.
It's not.
Pull it
it's
out,
not-
man.
It's not solid yet. If I pull them out right now, they'll not be right.
It's
Pinkish.
It's pink because you
Pinkish.
see here,
Yeah. It's pinkish.
totally pink. It's totally pink, man. So if you want to do it fast, you put it in the freezer.
Well, yeah. Don't squeeze them too much because if they're pliable and they'll fucking elongate if they're not all the way dry. Gotta push them up from the bottom a little bit.
Yeah, it's red.
Seems a bit red. So I'll redo those and put a little bit of white in there. I forgot they gave me white wax too, so I'll add that next time. Or maybe I'll try the bright pink and maybe it'll be more pink. But I'll keep going with all the other colors.
It's ready.
They're still cute.
Yeah, they're
Still-
just
still fun colors.
I think it's like a
I'll
red.
see what they look like next to everything else.
I think it's like a red. It's good.
It is definitely a red. I wonder what the red's gonna look like then.
Blood red.
It's gonna be cool.
Blood red. Dark. Yeah, make sure you put the Peregrine Falcon in there. What did you say? Paraffin wax. Peregrine Falcon.
I'm like.
Dun, 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 dun. Fuck yeah, dude. Yup. The Longshanks. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do today. I'll make some banana bread. Amber's doing shit though. I'll have to wait. And maybe I can do something. I gotta make some food. What kind of food should I make? I got cabbage. Should I do cabbage and rice? Ooh, mushrooms. What was I gonna make? Mushrooms. What was it gonna be? Oh, I was gonna make like a chili. I wanna make sloppy joes. Sloppy joes, sloppy joes. Vegan sloppy joes though. Hey Amber,
Hey, what?
did you want to hit this?
Okay.
You came to hit it but never did.
I thought I did.
You see these little green things that are all around here?
Oh yeah, it's a part of a ball.
Right. So his butthole lips picked one up and he was walking around and I'm like, oh man, what kind of worm is that sticking out of your ass?
Oh God. A very infected one. It's green.
And it had a white tip though. It was so weird. I was like, oh my god. His butthole lips.
He should go with. We should call the what do you
National
call it?
Geographic.
No, the
Oh,
world record.
Guinness Book of World
Yeah,
Records for the
I
largest
bet
butthole.
you. I
The
bet
largest
you.
butthole lips on a dog.
And if we can't just win that category, we might as well fucking create it.
I remember when I took him to the vet, and they were like, "Oh man, his glands are so and you know whatever engulfed or whatever they say."
Yeah.
Like
inflamed or
look at this, and I'm like, "Look at what?" And they're like, "This," and I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "I mean, I smell that smell sometimes, but like they're like, here, I'll pop them." And they were trying, but they're like, we can't pop them. I'm like, because there's nothing to pop. And they're like, well, look at how big his butthole lips are. And I'm like, that's just what it looks like.
that's just him.
I'm like, it's a huge flappy. It's like
He's
their
got
lips.
a big fucking. He's in
Huge butthole.
huge. It talks to you.
It does. It's like lips that open. Huge lips. And then there's a butthole inside there.
Very interesting.
It's the weirdest butthole I've ever seen on a dog ever. But it's cool because there's a butthole flap. And you know how some dogs, their buttholes are just there. And they're smearing butt juice all over everything. You know? You don't have that problem. Some good weed. Yeah, so he picked something up with his butthole lips. Amber came in here and never hit the weed.
I did too.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know you took it out of my hand. Well, thank God I ain't got a split wood. I ain't got to worry about a generator. Should get a generator though. A Jenny. A Jenny on solar. You need a wind. You got a wind turbine? Wind turbine? I think those are great. Like here, there's always wind, so as long as that bitch wasn't frozen, it would always be pumping. They sell all this shit on the TikTok shop, if you were wondering.
Orange up.
Is there a recipe?
No, I mean I'm just eyeing it.
But when you
Because that's
put,
what I do.
when you put the paraffin falcon wax in there,
Mm-hmm.
Peregrine falcon wax, is there a recipe, a measurement?
No, I eye it.
That's not good.
Well,
That's why your pink is not pink. So there should be. Have you calculated? Have you like?
no.
Oh
Come on,
man,
I don't do that
this
shit.
is how witchcraft
don't do
is
that.
done.
That's
But-
how I do it.
But you gotta figure out though, in the end, like the pink. So then you gotta so this one.
Well, I just
needs,
have to use a little bit of white with it, I think.
Oh, there's a
And
white.
there's a white.
Oh,
and I need to
I
try.
thought you had to put more wax in.
And I need to put. I'm gonna try the bright pink to see if it's more pink than red, and put the white in with that. So to see what that does at the end of it all.
Okay.
That'll be my probably my last one.
Yeah, because you can always melt it all back down.
Exactly.
But or just keep them all as candles because you got
Well, I
another
am
wick.
actually keeping the ones that I just
It's
did,
just
'cause
a
they're
wick.
pretty. They're just not quite, not quite the color I was looking for. So I'm
It's
just
just
going to
a-
do another one.
It's just a wick.
Yeah, I'm just going to do another one. With that.
Yeah, I wonder if you just shave the color off.
Yeah. Well, I didn't use very much of that pink at all. Like, at all, at all. Like, I used more for the other ones than I did with that one because I wasn't sure exactly what it was going to do. It seemed so fucking dark in the package.
Yeah.
So.
See, I didn't know. I thought you used food coloring for that.
No. You can, but I have actual wax that when I got all the candle kit stuff. So I got like the whole shebang.
Right.
It was funny because
Shebang,
Kira and Cece were
shebang.
talking about henna and doing a henna night with the girls and stuff like that, and that was
I
all
do
yesterday and the day before that they were
I
talking.
never
and
get.
They didn't hear from me, and that's why they were like, "Hello, Amber, where are you at?" So I came back in the morning because I didn't look at it all night, and Kira's like, henna order, and I'm like, I just seen henna. I haven't caught up with the fucking chats yet, but I have the whole shebang, and that's why I put it all out on the table. I was like, snap, snap. She's like, holy shit, Amber, you do have the whole shebang. I hyper focus when I have hobbies or craft ideas. Like, I will buy everything I need to buy to do it all. I don't want to not have something that I need, and sometimes I always have to get something else anyway. But I like to have it all at my fingertips. So that's what I have for just about every damn craft.
And then you gotta take your markers. Come on, Limpy Gimpy, where you going?
Bring it on.
He just wants to walk around. Mr. Gimpy.
Yes, you're gimpy. Yes.
He's been walking around as much as possible. He takes laps.
Oh, Bubba's. Is your eye getting better? Do you have medicine in there?
Yeah.
Looks like it's at least opening better today. Yeah? Yeah?
He's all fucked up.
He is.
All fucked up.
Like,
Don't know what to
the
do.
last... So far, 2025 has not been on your side, huh, buddy?
Nope.
Not at all. It is not your year.
It started with.
And it ain't even done with January.
Listen,
yet. What are you looking at?
here's a pro tip.
I don't wanna
Don't
eat
let
now.
your dogs eat wild animals. It's probably not a good idea.
Orange.
Or especially if you see this. Oh, look at this bald eagle. Holy shit, it's fucking huge. It just went down. It might come back up in the sky. It's over there though.
Do we have a dead something?
I don't know. No, they don't eat that shit.
We had someone. We had that dead deer carcass a couple years ago.
A bald
A
eagle?
few years ago. Yep.
Oh, you know what? I did see
Yep.
a whole bunch. There it is.
There it is. There it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There it is.
Look at that. Oh,
Dude,
hello,
what if it
beautiful.
nests over there?
Hello. Hello. Oh my god. It's right fucking there.
What
It's
if it
so
nests?
low.
What if
Hi,
it
here he
nests
comes.
over there?
Oh, where are you
Look at
going?
Papa's like, what are you guys
Where
looking
are you
at?
going?
Look at his tail's
Oh my
going.
God.
You can't even run fast. Stop
Where
it.
is
You're gonna
he?
hurt yourself.
He's just going back and forth and back and
He's-
forth.
Probably got something over there.
Oh my goodness. Well, ain't that a good start to a fucking new presidential
Yeah.
campaign?
How cool. It's not
That's
often we see
dope.
bald eagles. I didn't remember seeing the bald eagles. I remember seeing the baby eagle. You want to go out? You can go out. Ain't nothing out there though, bro. Big old fucking bald eagle.
That is so freaking cool.
I wonder if the baby's gonna be around. Or if there's gonna be a baby. I'm gonna shut this. You good? I like the bald eagles. Man, one time I seen one that was 4 feet fucking tall. It was huge. It was sitting on the ground eating a giant fucking fish.
Wow.
Yep. I fucking like rowed my boat right up to it. It was when this reservoir I used to fish at. They drained it and shit, so it uncovered all these like underwater islands, and it was sitting on one of them and shit. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Pretty cool. Babe, last hit.
Okay.
It's
Real quick, I gotta watch my wax.
Is it gonna boil?
No, it's just.
Hey.
But there's.
Hey, next time grab the coal.
What?
Grab the cherry next time. She always grabs it so close to the cherry, like you burn your fingers. She like that close. I'm like, oh, it's too close. I want to see her do wax. What do you think? Let's see her melons. Where's the wick?
It's gonna go in afterwards. It's got to harden a tiny bit before I put the wick in. I ran out of fucking wick.
Oh, you don't have those other.
No, I cut them. See, when it hardens just a little bit, I go, boop, and then they.
Oh, I thought they had the bottom to them.
No.
That's what I
No,
was.
that's what I wanted to try to get, but these are way too small to have a bottom to them. So I come over here and I cut my wax and my color. And you got the big, huge paraffin wax, household paraffin wax.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't. This is how much I did in there. I don't want
Cutting her
that
crack.
much.
What,
So
why are you cutting like that? You gonna hurt yourself and shit.
it'll be fine. Don't worry.
Why don't you get a real knife? You're gonna cut yourself.
A little bit
You
there.
cut your thumb.
And then we take the orange little flavor out. Is this orange? Yeah. And then we do a little bit of here.
A little slicey, slicey.
Slicey, slicey. And then we put this back in the melter.
Cause you didn't make enough.
No, I didn't make enough.
That's what I'm saying. You need a
I
recipe.
forgot to. I didn't put enough in
You
there,
need a
so-
recipe.
Well, yeah, I know. I probably do, but I don't have one.
We got scales. You can weigh them all.
And here's the yellow. I had to make sure it was more orange than yellow in here because it looked pretty bright. So I was like, okay, it's good.
That's yellow.
It's different. Orange
Oh,
and yellow.
orange.
Yeah, I had to make sure that orange was orange
That's
and
really
not
orange.
orange yellow. You know.
You can tell right here.
So look at you can see it waxing. You can see the wax going down.
Oh, we can see it waxing, guys.
Mm.
We see it waxing. See, I thought you were using this.
Nope, that's for the
Beeswax.
salves. That's for the salves. That's for different stuff. Good
None
stuff.
of your beeswax.
Cut that open. It's getting a little wrinkly.
It's getting a little pruny.
See now these are. Oh, I gotta cut more. So gotta wait till they're. If they're too liquid, then they'll fall over. That's the only way they'll stand.
Yeah.
So I come over here.
And she cuts them.
These.
Bam.
So I have these
Yeah,
because they're
see,
way
that's
too.
what I
This
thought.
is the smallest one, and it's way too big.
Oh, don't go in.
Nope, it don't go in at all. So I can get 3 out of 1.
See, this is what I thought you would do. Is I thought you would stick it in to the bottom and then cut it flat. And then when you pull it out, you would have the top.
Nope.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, hey now.
I mean, it probably could work like that.
See,
I
if
suppose.
you do
But
it,
I'm not.
If you do it down,
that
then
way.
you can make tea lights. It's not productive like that. But you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you did it down to here, you can make tea lights with these bottoms.
Oh yeah, totally. And that's what the next thing I want to get is tea light, the little empty little
Yeah.
tea light thing, so I can do tea lights with stones and like things like that that have things added to them, little herby things, so they're gonna look more like cool little spell,
Yeah.
spell tea lights.
You're making them too long though.
Yeah.
So if you make them shorter, you can get more out, and then you can have more. More of that. We gotta use Trump plan, babe, and run our government efficient.
Yeah, this is the first time I've made these, so this is my learning process.
See, this is where I'm supposed to be involved. So I got a pen and paper, and I'm measuring and make okay. We need them this long,
Oops.
and then because what I would do is I would make it so this little piece here is left over on every one of them, so that way I can make a candle out of this. I can make a little tea light. That's what I would do, and then use the whole top only. That's what I would do. Then there's no waste. Waste not, want not.
This has got to go back over because when it dries, it shrinks.
Now you made it a different color.
No, it's still the same color. It
Oh,
dries
that's
all the
a
same. I've done
totally
this on every single one of them.
different color. Well, without a measurement, you've been doing them. Oh, look at that.
It hardened.
Damn it. Scrape that up and put it in there.
No, it's fine.
It'll work. This is like Crafts Day for Amber and Twisted. Twisted Tubes. Craft Day.
It's craft day. I don't have my fucking. Here, give me one of these.
What?
I need a template.
Oh, sorry. One inch, babe. 2 inches. See, in my opinion, though, it's kind of too long.
Well, I trim them.
No, I'm saying, so if the wick goes all the way to the bottom, that nipple, which they do, how would you melt it and push it up? Like, how would you melt it and stick it to something if the wick's there? So it needs to go down like a certain length and not get into it. Rats, we ran out again.
Rats! I wasn't prepared for this.
It's like a titty. This is like feels like one of those sex toys.
No, that's not showing.
Yeah, it is. It's perfect. Watch.
No, that's way too short.
Watch. Let me show you something.
It'll sink.
It won't sink. Just like it's not a tumor. Look at.
It's not a doom.
Look at. That's the perfect length. Cause here you're gonna burn that, and the whole house is gonna smell like ours did yesterday. Like a candle burning. Like
Short?
like a candle wick burning.
Well, let me check my image. Are you putting it in all the way or no? Because you want to put it in all the way. Yeah.
Go ahead.
See, I waste a little bit when I do it like that.
Huh?
I waste a little
No,
bit.
you're supposed to cut it down to cut it here first. Now we can make tea lights. Now use only this.
You do that in half.
Right. However you need it.
That's a good halfer right there. Keep them even.
Right. But now we can have a bit for tea lights.
Okay. I was saving these in case we could use them for something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But I do have a
nothing.
whole roll of wick, but it's not waxed wick stitched
Yeah.
like this. It's
No.
a cord that can be like we
Oh,
can
I
rub
know
it
what
through
you're
the
saying.
paraffin and get it waxy, but it's
That's
not
not
gonna
how
be
it
as
is. That
stiff
shit's
like
soaked.
this. So.
That shit's soaked. When you do it like that, all it does is melt off the wick. I hate that. I've tried that before. It no worky.
Oranges.
It no worky. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Stones are my friend. Alex, what up? Candies? No, those are candles. Oh yeah, candles. No one man be king unless it was me. Hell yeah. No one man be the king. Yep. Close enough. Oh, Mr. Poor Bubbies. Who's your big dog? Who's your big dog? Oh man, this has been open. This can't be open. Sun's not quite over here yet. This fucking beauty, huh? Alright. Look at these fucking plants reaching to the goddamn stars. Hells yeah.
Now we're gonna redo the pink.
Redoing the pink. And he's not happy at all. He fucked up his wrist. He fucked his wrist all up again. See, it's all swollen and shit. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. This is all fucked up. It's a lot better now. He's putting a little bit of weight on it, but man, this shit is fucked up. He's hurt, huh? You're hurting. Your eyes fucked up. He's got a tapeworm. He's all fucked up, man. He's got. This is what, day 3 of worm? Day 3 of dewormer.
Saturday.
Sunday. Day 2 or 3 of dewormer.
I think it was Saturday. I feel like in my mind I mentally remember.
It was supposed to come Saturday, but it didn't come till Sunday. It didn't come till Sunday, and then we did it later, Sunday night. Because I was gaming! Fuck yeah. Hey, babe.
What?
Do you need the magical butter machine for your sprays?
No, these are going to be the alcohol-based sprays.
Okay. Tea. Yeah, he's all fucked up. That's the second time he's hurt his fucking wrist like that, though. You know how, like, big dogs, they stand like this? A dog stands like this. And then, you know, this is his leg that goes up. And then sometimes they can go all the way down. That's what he does. Because he's too fucking heavy. So now he's all fucked up and can't bend it. He can bend it this way, but he can't bend it that way. He couldn't walk for a couple days, so I had to, like, carry assist him. So I'm trying to think of some things I can do. I don't know what to do. I have no life. What do you do when you don't grow weed? I mean, I can only smoke so much weed.
We need to get him another hobby.
I guess I'll make t-shirts.
You got to get your place set up over there for that.
One year. 2025 might be good, you know?
Might be.
We're getting freedom back, you know. Let freedom reign, not chaos. Um, we don't need any salves, do we?
I need to still make some for mom and dad, yeah. Or,
Oh.
not mom, dad, dad and grandma.
Well, I could do that. I'll make a batch of that. I made a huge batch of salves with the CBD that Country Bread gave me. Hi, mister. Yeah, it says poopy eyes. Mr. Poopy Eyes. There you go. There you go, baby. Why don't you just go sit down and take it easy? I know you've been sitting for fucking days, it seems, but he's like, come on, scratch me. Scratch me. Scratch me. I need you to go relax. Chill out. I'm gonna give you some CBD. You want some CBD? Yeah, you know me. You want some CBD? Yeah, you know me. You're such a big dog. You're such a big dog. This big giant motherfucker. I was gonna show you his paws, but he ran away. He hates being on camera. Like literally, he'll be staring at you. You whip out a camera, and he'll look away. He'll be like, "No, don't take a picture of me." No. So what I'm gonna do is get him super high and cut these motherfucking nails. Look at these fucking nails, bro. He hates it. Look at him. Look at the size. Look at my hand compared to his back paw. Right? That's my hand to his back paw. Look at his front paw. Look at his front fucking paw. Yeah. It ain't no motherfucking joke, bro. Look at my finger is like his claw. That's why they're so hard to cut. So I take him out. Hi. I take him out to cut him on the concrete, and he just scratches the concrete. They don't cut on the concrete, huh? They don't cut on the concrete, mister. Do they? They don't cut on the concrete, huh? Oh, look, he digs in. Digs in. He's got his dew claw still, but it's his thumb. He grabs with it. Huh? You grab with your dew claw? Show him your dew claw. Your dew claw is a big old strong little motherfucker, ain't it? Look at the dew claw. He grabs with it. That's his fucking thumb, dude. I was gonna get it chopped off, but you know, it would have been like an amputation. Look, he's grabbing with his dew claw. He'll put that, see it flexing on that one? He'll stick that motherfucker in your throat. That's what he used to do to me. I'd be like, you're killing me. You're going to cut my jugular. Huh. Huh, big dog. Oh, this is his little spot. He gets to sit in front of the plants. He's sicky poo. Sicky poo, little baby. Hey, there's been some big motherfucking planes been going by, though, I swear.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Slap him, Attila. My mom's got some CBD rub. It seems to work. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, so I made, some full spectrum oil out of the CBD, and it's pretty good. It's different. So like you got RSOs that'll rock your cock, right? And there's some big thing flying by. I could hear it. Whoa! And the CBD ones are nice. They just make you sleep all damn night. Which one do you like better?
I like them both.
So here we have an RSO capsule. Okay. RSO, full spectrum, Twisted's full spectrum oil. Okay. And then this is the one I make with CBD. See? And it's lighter. It's lighter. And these ones, dude, I could take 2 of these. Just don't have any pain. You know what I mean? It's like, And then when you do go to bed, you're like, sleep really good. So it's good. I might take one. So I give those Attila. And if I want to cut his nails, I give him some of my oil. I got this oil I make. And, like people make butter. I don't make butter. I make oil. Like they did in biblical days. You know when you're in church and shit, and they say they wash their feet and they rubbed oil on their feet and shit. No, the real shit was they rubbed oil all over themselves, and that was the holy anointing oil that was all cannabis and shit and trippy ass shit. They was literally having drug induced orgies, bro. They was naked. Jesus was a freak. For real though. So I maketh the oil. Amber's like, give me some of those fucking seeds. So I make the oil, and then so I'll be like, here, Tilla, and I'll put it on some peanut butter bread, and he'd be like, and then he'd be like, and then I'll be like, clip, 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 clip. I got 1 foot last time, but only the tip, because I was using my clippers and they won't cut through those nails. I'm gonna attempt to. Yeah, there was a whole thing of pop down here. Where did she go?
If it's there, I'll do it. I'll drink it.
Damn.
I know.
There's clippers somewhere for this.
Haven't seen those in forever.
There's somewhere I put them right next to me so I could clip it easily. And now I can't find them nowhere.
Because usually it's safest.
I lose everything, that's why. I lose everything. Look at all this cool stuff in here. Oh, there's a remote. What's a remote to? Pez, motherfucker. Pez up in here. What's in this? These are cool jars. Right here. This is a jar from something else, but the brown jars are dope. There's weed in here. I should clean this up and use this as my little weed jar. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's got a metal lid. I really like the plastic lids, but I break them all the time. I should clean that shit up. Fuck yeah. So somewhere I have Attila's clippers, and maybe I'll use these. Hey babe, you think these work?
Oh my god, if they don't fucking scare him away.
He's gonna be high as fuck. You're gonna be holding him down. This cuts branches. I mean, it should cut his fucking... Kind of loose though. It might break. $300. Might try these. Get him in there. Cop. Get him in the cop. Get him in the cop. Get him in the cop. Here goes the try. Yeah, I don't use no sugar. You put like sugar in it, on it, just swallow. I swallow it. Yummy. Regular RSO you can put on anything. I guess you do a sugar cube, but you want to get that shit past your teeth and your tongue and the roof of your mouth, in my opinion. What up, what up? Goddamn it, gaming. Every time I've seen anybody try to do RSO, it gets stuck all over their fucking teeth, on their tongue, up on the top of their mouth. It's a fucking mess. It's so goodness, isn't it? What are you gonna get into now?
Looking for recipes.
Relaxation.
I'm looking for some recipes real quick. Switched over to my briefcase.
No, I told people you're leaving me. She's leaving on a jet plane.
Oh,
on a dret plane.
On a dret plane.
On a dret plane. Give Attila some CBD. I'd like to cut his nails today, though.
What? I'm gonna have to give him
The problem is I gotta get him high as fuck to cut his nails, and then he's all fucked up all goddamn day until tomorrow. So like that's the issue.
That is the issue.
I want him to be able to walk. Look at him. He is
He
just,
won't be able to walk.
dude. Every time he moves, he is farting out his asshole. He got up on the couch and his asshole's like right at my face. He farted twice right at my face. Like my... Told ya. My hair
Good
blew.
Lord Almighty, what are you doing over there?
Now why'd you walk this way?
Well, I needed to get into my seat.
But you walked past me again. I was safe.
You were. I needed to get the fuck out of there.
If you sit by me, we can smoke one more joint. Because you were denying it the whole time.
I was?
You were in denial. Oh. Hey. Can't do that very often. You'll get plugged. Plug it in, plug it in.
Alright, so we've got...
I'll eat it from the chin. Good for doggies. Good for doggies. Alright, one more joint. One more joint, guys, and then I gotta go. Gonna go make some salve. Let it go, babe. Let it go.
Let it go with lavender, lemon, bergamot, and cedarwood.
Lang lang.
Maybe some sandalwood or some grapefruit in there would be good.
Yeah, sandalwood. Grapefruit would be so sweet.
See, Let It Go, the mood spray. Lavender for anxiety, balance, and grief. Lang Lang for peace and stress. Bergamot, worried, stress, grief, and happiness. Cedarwood is positive vibes. Sandalwood is emotional trauma. Grapefruit, negative emotions, mental stress.
Ha! So look,
They all induce that kind of.
what's funny is one of the favorite smells of black dudes is sandalwood. God, I wish I would have known that back in the day. I'd have been like, emotional drama! Or what trauma?
Trauma.
Emotional trauma! And they'd be like, huh?
Then I have Skullmender for peppermint, rosemary, lavender. Possibly cardamom, frankincense, and clove, but I don't have all of those. So.
Yeah, you do.
Not clove.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I promise I don't.
I promise you do. If I pull out clove, what are you going to give me?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else that I needed that I didn't have yet.
So in the cupboard, there's the spices, right?
Oh no,
And
and
there's-
oil.
You don't know how to make it? You got all kinds of videos how to make some essences.
I suppose. I got this.
Essence Day oil. Essence Day this, Essence Day that. You can make it right on the stove.
See, I got cedarwood, frankincense, orange, rosemary, and peppermint for that one. I got this. Focus, frankincense, rosemary, cedarwood, lavender, and peppermint. A little bit different.
And
Get ethereal, frankincense, sandalwood, cedarwood.
beautiful.
Maybe some lang lang and geranium for balance. Okay, pick up.
Lang Lang.
Let's see what else I can figure out here.
Hey, so have you guys ever heard of a dish that has these ingredients? Noodles, boiled peppercorns, and what was it? Pecorini?
Pecorini or something like that.
Pecorini? What the fuck is that shit? Pecorino? Any Italians out there? Till finally chill.
Emotional balance.
Emotional trauma. Yeah. You know what I love, babe?
What?
Is that it's okay to have ADD in 2025 without medication.
Yeah.
Right?
Just a way of life, man.
It is, though.
We're used to
just-
fucking juggling shit.
It
so
just
what the fuck?
happens. Because, do you hear that?
What?
Have you heard all those songs? So nice. I love it.
What? I heard that.
Remember a long time ago?
Oh yeah. What do you want to listen to? Back on that.
Never mind. It's okay. I'm over it. Over it. I just remember, like, wow, ADD's really kicking today, I'm telling you.
It likes to do.
Standing in front of it, waiting to talk to it, and just, you squirrel. Hey, look at that.
You didn't give me a decision.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of like sometimes when I look at your screen and you're standing there like in the middle of something like opening a lock and you have the last thing to put in but it's not happening and I'm like staring at the screen like, what's going on? Are you able to open that for me?
Yes, I'm able.
Willing?
Willing as well.
You have to ask people if they're willing.
Ooh.
At first I
Get on
thought
out
I
there.
felt warmth. That is polar, bro. That is polar. Luckily you have fur.
Be careful out there.
Luckily you's got fur, bro, 'cause damn. Can't believe like some people leave their dog outside.
I know.
You know, some people have outdoor dogs. They have a dog that like likes it.
Oh yeah, like the Huskies and the Malamutes
Yeah,
and all those
some
that
of
have
those
the
dogs
coat
are-
for it.
But other people, like the dog I got, that is not a dog that is meant to stay outside.
Definitely not.
Even if he could grow the thickest coat he could, that motherfucker would freeze to death in these last couple of days. You know? Some have really thick fur coats and blue tongues and all that shit. I get it. But damn. But damn, huh, puppy? Your eye looks better today. Man, yesterday you couldn't even open that bitch. So you got punched in the face.
Hi.
Who got punched in the eye? Mr. Big Dog.
I
Go-
don't want. I don't
Go
want
lay in
that.
bed, big dog. Go get where it's cozy. We only got a couple more papers left.
Mm. Is that when we're gonna stop smoking joints?
Yep.
Okay.
And we're gonna move to bowls and edibles. Is that okay with you?
That sounds fan-fucking-tastic.
Can I call you Amberlania? You're my first lady. Amberlania.
Amberlania. Amberlalania.
Oh yeah, Amberlania.
Now that I can handle.
Wait till you guys see what Melania does with Christmas in the White House. And I only speak this because I saw an interview and her last dig in the White House for Christmas was this big fucking thing, and she did this interview and she goes, oh, you guys like that? Wait till you see what I do this time. It was decked out. It was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Remember like what Christmas used to be when you went to the mall and it was like Christmas tree after Christmas tree? There was like fake snow everywhere with fucking, like it was like pillowy snow like cotton or something. And there was like fucking little animated fucking dolls everywhere and shit. It was like that. It was fucking loaded with Christmas trees and lights and decorations. Man, like a Christmas wonderland. And that's really what you expect to see at a White House, you know? Like, you expect them to be going all out. And
I think so too.
I think because it's national holiday, you know what I mean? So it's like they should do it for everyone. Like Halloween should be off the hook, you know? Do it for everything. Big Thanksgiving, they should have a big fucking feast. And they should invite people, you know? Open it to the, not to the public in general, but have maybe a raffle or something that, you know, one family gets to come eat dinner at the White House for Thanksgiving, you know, something like that. Look, show true appreciation for people. Show what is it? Not clairvoyance. Uh, uh, when you see through something,
Uh,
transparency,
uh,
where there's like, hey, well, you're welcome. You know, like we're not even allowed to go in the White House. You have to like get a tour and shit. They say it's the people's house. Remember? I was like, that's not the fucking people's house. That's the president's
what
house.
person has been there? Tell me that.
Right.
What person has been welcomed into the people's house?
You can't just go walk up in that motherfucker. Walk around. I want to go see the president. You should be able to, according to what they say. Nope, they're scared. Like if you literally like see these people, they're scared of the normal citizen. It's crazy. Like when you're in political power, they're like terrified when they're not around their suit and tie people. Like you get in a room with a bunch of normal Americans that might not like what you got to say, well, they're terrified. So what happens to Kamala now?
She goes back to being a senator wherever she was or whatever the fuck she was.
But she's got to apply for that job, right? When it comes back up for
I
election.
honestly have no idea how that works. If it's like held for her while she does her VP role, or if it's
I wouldn't
whatever.
think
I have
so.
no idea.
Because the president always is a
Like,
president.
well, yeah, but there's always an interim somebody. There could have been an interim, whomever she is, held title for
The VP
until she
is
came back,
Wow. If that's the case, what a shit sham.
right?
She's gonna go be a senator in fucking Cali. Will they want her? Probably. They're gonna love her back there.
Oh God, yeah.
Welcome back, Mrs. Senator. Madam Senator. Oh, so I guess she was maybe born in California and went to school in Canada. I thought she was born in Canada and went to school here. They said you have to be a natural U.S. born citizen to be a president. But Barack Obama wasn't.
See, that's the thing.
Huh?
That's the thing, right?
Right. Barack wasn't.
That's what the whole big deal about with his fucking
His
birth
birth
certificate.
certificate. They spent all that money burying it. He's from like Barbados or some shit. I forget. One more for the road, people. This is a real mellow weed. Super fucking frosty. I mean, I'm covered in dust. Like all over my fucking cock stain right here. Look at that. It's like I got the JJ juice all over me almost. You see that?
No.
Why are you looking at me all funky?
What are you looking at? I'm trying
All
to
this
figure it out.
dust.
Oh, the weed.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at it over here.
Oh my God.
There's an oh my god. Finally. Told you. This shit's real trichome covered. But it's a mellow weed. It's not like, oh my god, I'm so fucking high. I know, why would that be on my pants and it's on my chin? Look at you right now, fucking old English fucking, like you got a quiver.
What? This is how I fucking write.
Look how beautiful and flowy that is. Like she's got this big old hat with a feather sticking out of it, and she pulls the feather out, and it's a pen. That's how they did it. That feather in their hat.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. Emotional damage. That's the best. Have you guys seen Jay and Silent Bob's reboot movie? It's
No.
terrible. It's more terrible than
Not at all.
ever before ever. Like the ever before ever. It's like, what the fuck? It's not even like how they make a movie out of their movies is weird because it's just like a whole bunch of scenes that aren't connected, but then connect somehow with like one word. Silent Bob, like he acts like he don't talk, and then all of a sudden starts fucking talking away, and I'm like, you fucking asshole. Then they go to like one of those comic book fucking things or whatever, those Comic Cons. They go into all the different seminar rooms where they got their talking shit.
Yeah.
And he's like running from somebody. And they run through this one, and he goes, and that was the death of the comic book man. And then he runs out of that room, and I'm like, yes! That was a big thing. The comic book men. Anybody know that? It was, and Silent Bob was part of them. And they went over movies and comic books and video games and all kinds of the Comic-Con stuff. And that's how I know all those different weird girls that are in the movies as those weird creatures or characters. And like, oh, she's a comic book man. Like there was that one chick, I forget, she got long hair, she's in one of the movies we watched. She's from them too. You know, and that was the time before it was required to be called comic book person. To be gender neutral. Or
What was it called before?
Comic book man.
Oh, it was?
And then then they had started having a whole bunch of girls come on there. And the girls were like, you know, nerds. But they're like the hot chicks, and that's all the chicks we see in the like the villains and shit.
Right.
In these movies. And I'm like, oh, that chick is from Comic Book Man. And you're like, what's that? I'm like, oh, this is, I don't even remember when the fuck it was or what channel it was on. But I remember it came on after some shit I watched all the time. And sometimes I'd watch it, sometimes I wouldn't. But it was kind of like, so once they ended, you see all those nerds picked up what they were doing. And that's like the Dorkening. If you watch them do, that's what they did. That was Comic Book Man. They'd sit there and talk about never dogging. It was pros and cons. Did you like it? No.
Yeah. Discussion.
Right. Hey, let's have them on today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. That was Comic Book Man. And it was like the only show that did that. So I enjoyed it sometimes. They'd have people come on and talk about different shit. There it is, right there. It's right above our fucking house, dude. It might, it was it making the noise. I heard that weird noise. It was like, I wonder if it's nesting right over there. That'd be cool. It's gonna come back right over here. Here it comes.
I can get that far enough.
No, it's coming this way. It'll be back. He's searching for food. Like, luckily Aurora's not around still.
Fuck yeah.
I had to fend off 3 eagles from Aurora one time. They were kept swooping trying to get her. They were teaching their baby how to fucking hunt and shit. And that motherfucker kept coming down and almost tagging her, dude. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Hitting him with my oar. I didn't hit him, but I was swinging at him. Yeah, it is fucking flying around. It's got a really cool sound. I wish it was warmer to have the door open. It'd be so perfect. You would hear it going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Almost seagull-y, kind of.
Huh.
But deeper. I bet we won't see the falcon around. There's like a hawk. There's a hawk that flies around here, and the fucking crows chase it. I wonder if the crows went away. I've seen them a couple times recently.
I haven't seen them since the weather changed.
I've seen them since.
Somewhere.
No, I've seen them since
Have
it
you?
was been winter. Yeah, they've been playing right there in the snow
Oh, okay.
on those hills. But I haven't seen them in like the last week. So I wonder if it's because
If it's because of
that
them,
predator's
yeah,
been around.
yeah.
Because even for crows, I mean hawks, crows are a bigger predator here than hawks. Which a hawk might kill a crow, but them crows are beasts. They chase the hawks all around this motherfucker,
Them
bro.
crows are beasts.
They're huge. And then the ravens, which we have here too, are giant. They're fucking huge. Yeah, but with a predator like that around, they're gonna get the fuck out of here. But I don't know if eagles eat other birds. I just know that they know that it's a predator. Eagle might eat anything. Who knows? I know it loves fish. It likes rabbits, snakes.
Well, we got a lot of rabbits in our yard.
Shit, that might
Wouldn't
be.
that be fucking insane if we got like some if it came and grabbed a rabbit right in front of our eyes?
Oh, that might be why one's gone. Why some of them are gone. That's got to be rabbit poop right there.
Well, something made him shit.
Like for real.
How could it be all at once? All like they're there all the time. Why wouldn't there be rabbit poop everywhere all the time?
This is
I
when they
feel like
had.
it's something that's spilt out of something or something.
This is when they had a shit.
It's weird.
There was nothing
I
there.
feel
Now
I'm
there's
gonna
like
miss it. Oh, there it is.
there's like a little pile of dookie, and then there's scattered dookie all over the fucking place.
We're on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
Come over here.
That'd be cool if it nests though.
Come over here.
It'd be cool if it nested in that tree right there, big old fucking tree.
Mm-hmm.
They need big, strong ones though. I've seen them make tons of eagle nests, dude. And they will strip the fucking surrounding forest to make that nest.
Hmm.
They'll kill like up to like maybe like 5, 6, probably upwards of 10 trees to make one nest. And they'll move all the time. See, I always thought growing up, we learned eagles, bald eagles, were only in Washington.
Like only in specific areas.
And that was the state bird. Or, I mean, here it comes, straight at us.
Where?
Right there.
Oh.
And it was the national bird. Now, in the last few months, that they said that the eagle is our national bird, and it went straight up over our head. I thought I saw it come up.
No, it turned around on the
Oh,
before the forest. It's staying in the field.
yeah.
Oh,
Jesus. Look at him. Here he comes.
it's fine.
Yeah, go out there. Maybe he'll swoop on you. Mom will get a good picture. Don't worry. His claws only hurt for a second.
You want me to let him out?
You let him know.
Hey, don't be pushing. God, you're such a rude. You're rude. Rude.
He's like, what's out here? I'm gonna kill it.
You can't even move.
I'll
today.
hobble to it.
You can't even.
I'll hobble to it. He's thinking maybe it's a slow fucking possum again. I can catch that.
Are you gonna go or no? Cause I ain't leaving this open. It's too cold.
There's like, unless like a deer came and pooped everywhere. Those are huge rabbit poops, but those are big rabbits
What
though
are you
too.
doing? I can't stand the cold no more.
Yeah, come in or out.
Hey.
In or out. You can look through the door. That's why we should have got you a doggy door. It'd be the size of a man door.
Were you following me? Yeah.
You got out of bed for that, bro.
Yep, he did.
Look, we're allowed to talk out here, okay? We're allowed to have a conversation about things flying in the sky, okay? You don't have to come running. No one's hurting us. You don't need to be all like, I'm still tough, even though I can't walk. I can't open one eye and I got a worm hanging out my ass, but I'm cool. Look at you. Mama's sitting here, kinda. Sit on the floor or go lay in bed.
Papa, I'm not gonna move.
Go lay in bed.
Because we're smoking. We got a whole
Go lay in bed. Or I'm
Go lay on the
I'm
floor.
gonna dose you
Come
and
on.
cut your nails. Let me cut your nails. You know, it's been kind of cold though. When I touch his nails, he's not freaking out too bad.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
He hasn't freaked out too bad. I think he knows that.
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's not there no more. It was there. It was just plugged in right there. Oh, you're using it.
Oh, do you want me here? I'm not using it yet. It's not here. Come on, get out of there.
Come on, you.
You are not going to take no spots, okay? No spots for you. You go over there.
Mister, come on. Oh, skate. Oh, skate.
Where'd my pencil go?
Here's one.
Sitting on it?
Here's a pencil.
But I like mine.
Oh,
That's okay.
nope.
There it is.
The sugar you use to hold the empty caps to fill them easy? Oh. I see. You got the ADD pill shortage there too. No new scripts being written over here. No. So if you have ADD, you have a choice here. You can either get prescribed Adderall,
Or embrace it.
and you're not allowed to grow weed or smoke weed. Or you can grow weed and smoke weed and get Adderall, or not get Adderall. They don't do both. They literally, it's like a thing here. And they started doing that in Ohio too. Like right before we left. I don't do it. I don't take Adderall. Like I'm not prescribed it. I think everyone is a little ADD because of what we've been subjected to our whole life and our food and all that stuff. But you know, that stuff's good if you want to get stuff done. You know, I have seen people though that had ADD real bad, and they take that medication and they can actually do things. But like, so for me, it's just meth. That's all it is, man. And you just get a lot of shit done. And it's not worth it though. If you need it medically, it might be worth it to you. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's just not necessary. I'd be up for like a couple of days, just playing video games, run around the house be all clean, whole yard be all fixed up, and then one day there wouldn't be no more Adderall, because somehow there'd be a ban or something on it, and then what? And then you lose yourself, right?
You don't know who your true self is. And
Right.
It's best to know who your true self is and deal with who your true self is.
Right.
Mask it and figure and have a crisis when you don't have whatever
You can't
you
get
have
what
anymore.
you're depending on
Yeah.
because of them. Don't you be dependent on them. You know, there's plants like purple sage. Purple sage. All in your brain.
And if you know you need something, look holistically, like you said. There's so many herbs. If you don't understand that they literally make these drugs out of the essence of these herbs anyway, like essentially, like they're getting this stuff out in the world and they're manufacturing it in a way that it's become poison for us for drugs. You can use the same shit organically.
Essentially. It is essentially.
Essentially.
It is totally essential. Essential oils. The essence of vampires, right? Ha! Some girl fed the cow some Adderall, and the cow flew in her window the next day with a bracelet she lost when she was a little girl.
Wait, what?
It might have been like a Red Bull commercial, bro.
I feel like that was like, yeah, Red Bull gives you wings shit. Are you okay? Are you mistaking some things?
But I never seen that. In clinical trials that Fauci did, no cows were harmed. They did that test though. They done all kinds of weird shit tests. Oh, a crow. Oh, a crow. Ha! If you feed a crow. Oh, yeah. Amber was supposed to do that this year and never did.
I was supposed to, and I didn't, yeah.
I could do it, of course, but I want Amber to feel the magic. I feel the magic every day. I wanted Amber to feel some magic, but she never had time to do it. But, yeah. If you befriend crows, they will bring you things. If you befriend Bigfoot, he will bring you things. He likes Snickers, they say. There's one people put Snickers out all the time, and the next day he brings them fucking shit. All the shit that's ancient.
Wow.
Like it's always something antique. Yep.
How fun.
It's funny though. I'm like Snickers, but it's chocolate. You know, they like that, I guess. They bring them like dog tags and shit,
Stuff
like
they don't
dogs.
have, you know?
Dogs collars that probably they've killed.
I could go for a Snickers.
We don't go to the store anymore. Sorry.
Oh.
Look up a recipe for nougat.
Nougat.
I got the cookie. We'll do graham cracker, and then nougat, and then I make chocolate. I got chocolate and honey, and then that's how you make it. Well, it's sugar, but I use honey. And then when I use the honey and not the sugar, it makes it real. Yep. And then sometimes you put peanut butter in with it.
Can't forget the peanut butter. Except I'm gonna have to go for the peanut butter one pretty soon.
And we got peanuts
We got peanuts.
So I can make you a Snickers. You ready? Look up the nougat. How do you make nougat? It's probably some marshmallow shit. It's probably like marshmallow, caramel, fluffed. Yep, there it is. Nougat.
Nuts and sometimes fruit in a sugar paste.
A sugar paste.
Sugar, lemon juice, water. You just like beat it.
Yep.
3 parts sugar, 1 part water, 1 part lemon. Okay, sugar-free sugar paste.
So it's just straight fucking sugar. Is all the nougat is.
Just sugar paste. There she is.
I'll put a tofu in there. Chocolate covered tofu.
Wow.
I thought that chick was kicking another chick in the face. I was like,
No,
holy
I
shit.
don't want you to play for me.
I bet you it's tofu. He's Asian, so it's tofu. You know, we might be able to make a nut paste. Nuts, honey.
Now disconnected from iPhone.
Tofu.
Try that sugar.
So that's the fucking frosting. That's frosting. I don't know if that's the same as nougat. Nougat. I like the nougat you had there. The first shit you were showing. All it was they had nuts and fruit in there because that's what's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you cover it in chocolate like this.
How to make sugar-free fondant.
Because I can see it in a regular order and they just put the vegan stuff in, you know what I mean? Nougat. Boom. Here it is.
Granulated erythritol. That is agave nectar.
It's like, why not that? Boom.
Aquafaba, cream tartar or lemon juice, xanthan gum, golden syrup or invert sugar, castor sugar or other white sugar. That's
See,
it.
you need cups of fucking something.
Corn flour for cornstarch, neutral oil, She uses grapeseed, edible rice paper, wafer sheets, optional. Things that minimize that's sticking.
So we still need sugar free. But I mean, I could change it with fucking with you know, you put a couple of our sweeteners in, but that's not what it's, that's like the purpose. That sugar is a binder too.
Fructose, honey, glucose, lipids, water, hazelnuts, pistachios. No sugar, but that's exactly what makes sugar.
That's what I'm
so that
saying.
doesn't make no fucking sense. Oh.
What's that?
Butter, caramel, nougat.
That's what I figured. Caramel. That's what I was saying.
And it's butter too. Oh, it's fucking good though.
You make it without butter. Make that shit without butter. Anybody know how to make nougat?
You know what one of my favorite things was? It was a quick make. It was those peanut butter bars where it was like peanut buttery and then chocolatey on the top. It was just like a little bar with both of them. I don't know what they're called. There we go. Butter, fiber, clear fiber syrup, thickening cream, heavy whipping cream, coconut butter, coconut oil, whey protein, no extract, sea salt.
Oh, you know what
Optional
I can use?
caramel layer.
You know what I can use? I got it instead of sugar. Our protein drink. Got it.
Okay. There you
That's
go.
what
See,
you
I'm
need.
glad.
You
I'm
need-
glad it showed
You need something big and a binder. That's what you
Mhm.
need, but also a sweetener.
We also
But if I
have.
use too much honey, it'll be either like a it turns almost not waxy, but kind of like that, like a now and later, or like a taffy. That's what it turns into. It's like a taffy,
We also,
like that paste.
Yeah, we also have the one that's by the stove. You haven't used in a while, maybe. I don't think the one that's underneath the.
Yeah, that one makes you shit. You have to be super hydrated for that. No, that's
Okay.
not my style, baby. But that's not what that is. That's a protein.
Oh, I thought it was it jellied it up, like it binded it too. I thought that thing did.
I think when you cook with it.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
that's you have to be. That'll make you shit your brains out, and then you gotta be super hydrated. And if you're not super hydrated, you'll go down. Boom. I remember before I went down, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm supposed to be hydrated for this." Oh, poopy, poopy chew. I want to make some nougat cacao. Because all you do is throw it in fucking food processor and wham, bam, bam, bam.
Wham bam, thank you, man.
I'll look for vegan. See, what I do is plant-based, sugar-free. I go plant-based, sugar-free nougat bar. Oh, I mean, recipe. I love.
They are almost all buying it.
Recipe. Booyah!
There's that one again. Put that one as not one.
Let's see, I'll just switch the sugar for it. Easy vegan chocolate bars. Love this quick and easy recipe.
It's not sugar free though.
I can make it sugar free.
Something.
Look, I know how to make it sugar free. Nougat candy bars. Fuck yeah, fuck going and buying the stupid Snickers. We'll make a fucking pound of Snickers for $1.
I must warn you, nougat is a very time-intensive recipe. It literally takes 3 days to make, but it is so worth it.
Why?
I don't know. The nougat is very delicate and soft and kind of a pain in the ass to slice, but once it's chilled and coated in chocolate, you'll forget why you were so ever so annoyed in the first place.
So that's what it is. It's gonna turn out to be a sticky dough,
Yeah.
and then you gotta mold it, let it chill, just like we do with all our shit.
The filling is softer than the fluffiest marshmallows in all the land. The bar as a whole, is more fresh and flavorful than anything that comes prepackaged in a wrapper that's sat on the shelf collecting dust for 6 months. Your teeth will sink into these healthy homemade nougat candy bars like you're biting into a fluffy cloud.
Well,
They're so dang good.
she made Three Musketeers. That's what she made.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Lower in calories, fat, and sugar. Let's see what she did though. I mean, it gives you at least the thing.
right.
Granulated erythritol. There's that again. I have to look that up. Agave nectar, water, salt, egg whites, which we can use aquafaba. Vanilla paste. Interesting. Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and coconut oil.
That's why. She's got all these fluffy ass things in
Yeah,
there.
very fluffy.
Fluffy.
Very fluffy.
Yeah, so she made literally Three Musketeers. You know how soft that one is? Like this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I used to really like Three Musketeers. I burnt myself out on them. I burnt myself out on Three Musketeers when I was like a teenager. I burnt myself out on whatchamacallits when I was in my 30s. Like, it's like you have your favorite candy bar that you always go to, you know,
Kit
when you go to
Kat?
the store. I never really liked Kit Kat. Like, I was never a huge Kit Kat fan, ever.
Fifth Avenue?
I just
Um,
recently discovered Fifth Avenue, so that's one
I'm
of my
just trying to
favorites right
figure
now.
out what was.
Oh, the whatchamacallit was just kind of
I'm
like
trying
a
to
little bit of
figure out-
everything.
Was it a Heath bar?
No, it was a whatchamacallit.
Was it a? I think I'm trying to help you remember what it was called.
No, it was a whatchamacallit.
I'm trying to help you with that. I understand that you don't know what your was called.
Whatchamacallit was called. You silly.
I almost got beat one time for that. I've told you the story before, but my mom was like looking for something, and for some reason they changed Kmart to someplace else. For some reason, one time, and I told her, I was like, "Let's go to someplace else." She's like, "Where?" I'm like, "Someplace else." She's like, "Where?" And she's like, turned around like she's gonna hit me. I'm like, "Someplace else." I had to point to it. I'm like, "It's this sign right there." I'm just reading it.
How funny. So erythritol is for sugar. It's a sugar substitute. It's a
Right.
sugar-free substitute. Oh wow.
So-
30% off. 5 for 12.
I bet you what that looks like is that fucking. It's plant sugar. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
A different, like the stuff we bought before.
Plant-based sugar alternative.
Right. Instead of sugar cane, which is plant sugar. Motherfuckers are so stupid, dude. They got a different plant and extracted the sugar out of what plant was it? Go back.
It didn't tell
Right there.
me.
Right there. Go back. One more picture. No, this one. This one. It's right there. That picture. Non-GMO corn. From non-GMO corn is where they got the sugar from. There's sugar in everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, if sugar cane is so bad for you, how the fuck is this not the same fucking thing? It's plant-based sugar. I understand when it's bleached. I get it.
A 16-ounce pack for $5.55 though. That's kind of incredible.
Oh no, that's why. It's crazy money. You know, but when your health is important to you, that's why people that do this are rich. They got lots of money.
I actually thought that was a good price.
What, 16 ounces?
16 ounces for $5.
That's a tiny little bag, babe.
Is it?
Remember we got that honey sugar? It lasted for
Oh.
a second.
Is that
It's
a
the same
16
size
ounce thing?
bag, yeah.
Here's a
same
32
size.
ounce for 12. Oh, that's a good price, right?
How much is a
32
big
pounds.
thing of sugar though? Oh, it's 2 pounds.
It's for whole earth erythritol and monk fruit.
Monk fruit? Oh, that is good
Yeah,
price.
that is. I think that's a really good one.
Yeah, let's get it. So basically, it's just a sugar substitute, and I got lots of sugar substitutes. Like it needs to be sweet in a substance. That's what I think the purpose is. Because sugar's like if you put sugar like in a cake, it starts binding. It starts like you gotta add more
Yeah.
juice, kind of.
I'm gonna reimburse my purchase.
Money, 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 money. Oh man, everyone's leaving.
Oh.
Nougat is a
I'm
treat
getting
over
high and
in
I don't want to do
Turkey.
this anymore.
They cook it down and shred it and fold it and twist over top of a fire. Some country looks like a sugary light brown sap. Looks like morphine base. Nougat is a tree, babe. And they cook it down and slap it around and turn it into this fucking syrup and then into a paste later.
Really?
How fun. Just like mallow.
I love it.
Marshmallow.
Right?
Mallow tree. It probably came from ancient times.
Interesting.
You know, who knows? Like niacin is black licorice. Now it's probably synthesized. All right, everybody, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. And
Ow!
Amber's crying. I'm gonna make some banana bread and eat like a fat king.
I am going to make candles and crochet
Like no one's business.
like the hooker that I am.
Like the hooker that she is. I wish you made a hooker's profit. They need a new pair of hey dudes. You know? Oh, yeah.
You know it'd be fun if we found that fucking show again. Did you ever seen that?
Hey dude?
Dude Ranch? The Nickelodeon Hey Dude Ranch, whatever the fuck that was.
It's out there. You really want to see it?
No, it's one of the shows that I used to watch all the time now that I
Did you?
remember it. And it would be just funny to see what I used to watch.
It was
No.
kind of corny for me back in the day. But they also have another one with Ashton Kutcher that's on that level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like The Ranch.
Oh. Ow.
You know, he's always doing something with kids.
Yeah,
Look it, babe. It's the Diddler, the Jizzler, and the Joker. That's Ashton Kutcher. Yep. The Punked. And the Punked.
He was the punk guy. Wasn't
Right, he's the Joker.
he? Totally forgot.
He's the fucking Joker, dude. No one would ever suspect the Joker. He's entertaining you. Why would he ever have anything to do with children? And the Diddler and the Jizzler. But yeah, they're all villains. Batman's back in town. Daddy Trump,
I was gonna
baby.
say, it sounds like a bunch of Batman guys or something from Dick Tracy.
They are Batman guys. The Diddler and the Jizzler and the Joker. That's Gotham over there.
Good.
Gotham. New York's supposed to be Gotham. LA is something.
I think LA could very much be Gotham.
The city of sin. LA. Sin City. Alright, peeps, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go throw my fucking culinary skills around in the kitchen. It literally takes me about 5-10 minutes to make banana bread, and then I cook it, and then I'm eating. Oh, I love it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I love it so. You guys have a wonderful fucking day. Have a wonderful life. God bless America. America is back, baby. Woo, Trump forever.